toy or something that you can just keep.
Well, I'm about to play the game, so.
Shocker.
I'm so
Shocker.
about to go there.
Shocker.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about fighting. I can't even fight if I wanted to right now. I would be fucked. I would be fucking injured. I would have to fight with my elbows out here. I have to fight with my elbows and my feet. That's crazy. I couldn't. If I tried to punch somebody, I'm going down. I was done. That's my rank. That's my main fighting risk.
Hey y'all, come on in. Well, come on in, y'all.
That's how we out here dealing with these hoodlums. You know what I mean? Oh, you just out here casually eating. What is that? Is that a pot pie?
It is.
Oh, it is a pot pie. How is it?
It's good.
You need some pepper?
For what?
You just got that shit right out the box and started eating it. That's crazy.
What you supposed to do to it?
Like put some pepper on it, put some soul on it.
When it tastes perfectly fine.
Right to it. That's insanity. Diabolical even.
First of all, you don't even eat Popeyes. One.
You know what I eat? I do eat Popeyes. I used to eat Popeyes all the time. Especially when I'm trying to put on weight and shit.
Hey y'all. Hey DJ. She's still dating a stripper. Haven't watched one of her videos in a couple. Not dating a stripper. No, I don't think the girl Cuzzo AB. The true test of a good Popeye. They talking about big back. I feel like my neck is big.
How's your neck big?
Damn. I don't know how y'all be wearing these crew necks. It shows your whole goddamn neck. It shows what your neck.
You got something coming from Amazon?
No, but 2 to 1 you do.
I literally don't. I think you're about to hit the dump.
There's other people that live over here though.
Not from somebody else's stuff. I'm just so used to them showing.
Yeah, I bet. I bet.
Did you like my Crocs?
Didn't pay him no attention.
That's crazy. That's what I was wearing when I fell off that stage.
And that's exactly what you get. Hey, Georgia girl. Hey, Roshi. Hey, unbeknownst. No. Before we get into it, do you want to tell your family what happened?
What happened?
Y'all spam Jeremy comment section up on one of his videos and say stop drinking sodas and energy drinks. Spam him up, y'all. He'll listen to y'all. He won't listen to me. Hey, y'all.
I fell off my scooter going to the store to get some snacks. She's making fun of me because so I felt like I tried to, like this car was turning and I had to like compensate for the car turning. And take in mind that scooter's going 21 miles an hour, so it's kind of fast. And when it hit y'all know how like the street has like the reflectors in the middle.
DJ said, "Live your life, bro."
I hit the light on in the road, and it made the scooter fly from under me, and I just went flying in the other direction by the lady's car and slid.
Because Jeremy be out here like he 32.
I be here like I'm 22.
And he will not acknowledge his age. I acknowledge my age.
That's why I stopped skateboarding too.
Praise God.
Falling.
Shit.
But it's funny because I saw a nigga my age skating yesterday, and that nigga was old. I was like, see, that's why I stopped skating.
He probably does it frequently.
What do you mean?
There's people who skate frequently.
I know. I used to skate frequently. What do you think I was doing?
Well, some people who keep that going so they can, you know.
Right, but once you fall, like a couple good times,
you get
at a
up.
certain age, you be good.
Dust yourself off.
It's like
they said, be careful, Jeremy.
I'll try.
Y'all, I wasn't trying to laugh. But when he came in, I was reading the room first. Normally, if he would have came in the room throwing shit and all pissed off, not throwing shit, but pissed off and irritated and shit, then I would have felt bad. But Jeremy laughed. So he laughed, so I laughed. Like, Mercury laughed. We all laughed as a collective.
The lady rolled down her window in her car and she was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, she was like, "You kind of fell in slow motion." I said, "I did." I said, "I'm fine though." But I'll be alright, y'all.
He's fine, y'all.
I'm
He just
good.
got a couple scrapes.
Yeah, I got a little bit of road rash, but I'll get over it.
He's fine. His wrist is a little tender. But it ain't gonna stop him from getting on the video game. And it ain't gonna stop him from providing top-notch content. Because he gonna make a video about this, guaranteed. If y'all follow him on TikTok,
Okay.
he gonna make a video.
No, right now everybody on TikTok's talking about that bear.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what the bear is?
Hey, Mika.
You a content creator right now on the internet? You don't know what the bear argument is?
No,
You don't?
I don't.
Can I tell you?
Hurry up, because I got a whole topic.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Never mind. Well, the bear situation, my bad. I know she had a topic, y'all. I'm over here. You know, she probably got a title and all smoke shit. I'm over here.
Title, thumbnail, all types of shit going on.
But the bear argument is, would you rather, this is for the ladies, if it was like you had a choice, I guess, would you rather be trapped in the woods with a bear, or would you rather be trapped in the woods with a man that you didn't know? And so a lot of ladies are choosing the bear.
I bet.
So listen.
Because the bear know how to fight.
Listen. So because of this, and take in mind, obviously this is a
I don't know to me said I'll take the man.
This is
I don't even know why that's a conversation. That's by far the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
This is the most ridiculous hypotheticals, and this time it's not just an argument amongst black men and women. This is an argument amongst all men and women. Every demographic of person is online right now having this fucking argument about why. So some women are saying they'll choose the bear because we're their natural predators. Okay, and obviously men are saying a bear is literally one of the most scary animals on the planet. A bear will fucking devour you. What are you talking about you'd rather be trapped with a bear? That's ridiculous, right?
These niggas is too.
But that's what women are saying. Like, these niggas is scary too. So like,
and they devouring.
The ladies are saying, you don't know if you're gonna get a axe murderer, a rapist. I have to be careful with my language, right? You don't know what you're gonna get out here, right? So they'll rather be trapped with the bear. But I can tell you absolutely what you're gonna get with the bear.
I'm assuming you would know who you trapped in the woods with.
No, you wouldn't know. That's the scenario. This is take in mind. This is the hypothetical people are having right now.
And it's stupid, and I'm over
when
it.
Everybody's going broke.
I'm over it.
This is the hypothetical.
Georgia girl said a man. The bear might attack me. Hell no.
The bear will attack you.
Scorpio
eventually.
said, "What's Jeremy's TikTok? The machine guy eats."
I don't think that's what it is. It's Mr. Darling.
Type in Jeremy Darling and they'll pop right up.
Yeah, I'll pop up.
Jeremy Darling.
Mr. Darling or Jeremy Darling or something. One of them.
Not the Reverend. I ain't never seen it. A bear won't bother you if you don't bother it. That's what they say. Hey, Erica. Hey, Crystal.
Hey.
First of all, I'm not having that conversation because my answer is I'm never gonna be put in that position.
So listen, I wasn't gonna have a conversation either because when I first heard this a few days ago, it was the most ridiculous shit. I was like, okay, this is
Hey, Roshi.
This is obviously one of those things that's gonna blow over overnight, and we're gonna be able to move on about our day because this is obviously a dumbass hypothetical scenario. But it hasn't. And there's been think pieces on this shit, and there's been lives dedicated to this and debates and arguments.
And they popped up on mine.
And I'm like, first off, it's a fucking bear, okay? Let's stop acting dumb.
Well, let me tell you something. We ain't gotta do a deep dive on the EnishaDanielle channel because niggas ain't gonna be in the woods, and niggas ain't gonna have to choose.
That's crazy.
Bear over man.
Yeah.
Like.
So
after, so you bitches is in the woods with Yogi. Like, my nigga gonna get y'all a picnic basket. He gonna make sure y'all straight. Bitch, see. And y'all over here on TikTok really like, see, and we not. The man, because I could have a greater chance of fighting off a man than a bear.
And see,
if this gets real, I have wilderness training. I know that's right.
And that's what one lady said. I don't know if y'all remember the video of the lady with the like crusty lips. that was talking about, she
Jeremy, nobody sees what you
okay,
see on
whatever.
TikTok.
Anyway, that lady said that same thing. She said, well, I would have even though I don't trust men, I think I would have a better chance of fighting off a man than the bear. And I was like, that's the most logical argument I've heard out of this situation since the man is going to be the adversary anyway. Of course you will have better chance of fighting off a fucking man.
And you
can hit a man in the head with a brick. You can't
sick a man. You can't sick a bear on a man.
No, we're not
Maybe.
We're not even talking about sicking the bear on the man. We're talking about either the man or the bear.
But if both of them stand in front of each other, the bear don't know who is who.
And that's what I said in my video. If y'all
he
together,
gonna eat both you niggas up.
The bear gonna be like, this is a buffet.
You're not gonna have to choose because he gonna get your ass together.
He gonna get both of y'all together.
But first and foremost, again, we would.
Oh yeah, all right, my bad. All right, so that's all I want to say. All right, my bad.
Because and nobody's gonna ever be put in that situation. When I tell you nobody, let me tell y'all something. Go to your local grocery store, y'all. When I tell y'all, I'm eating this shit slow because it's so good.
Well, so you really didn't eat no pepper?
No. I was craving a pot pie on the low. I was like, you know what? Let me get this. But that mango habanero chicken, they do a big one.
Well, I'm about to get some. In a little
big
bit.
One.
I'm gonna go to the store right now.
Oh Lord have mercy, and I'm gonna hear about it for now until the end of the week. He gonna get on with Risto. I'm gonna have to hear that play by with Risto for at least 7 hours.
You act like it's the first time I done failed.
You gonna act like it though. You gonna tell the story, and then you gonna tell some past stories to incorporate with the current story.
First time. Won't be the last. So I live.
That bear tore Leonardo DiCaprio apart in that movie and came back for round 2.
And that's what one lady said too. She was like, "You obviously haven't seen that movie."
Who started the conversation?
Who started the conversation? It was one of those like street conversations where it was just a random question that the dude came up with. He was like, he started asking all these ladies. It was like a night out. It was a Friday. He's asking all these ladies, "Would you rather be trapped in the woods with a man or a bear?" And all the ladies on the street were saying a bear, right? And then now, and of course, with that going viral, it turned into like this whole thing. Where it was like, oh, so would you rather be trapped with, like
some
now
of them women
TikTok are having this argument whether you rather be trapped with a bear or a man.
That means some of y'all need to check y'all, call y'all insurance provider, and check y'all therapy benefit. See what y'all therapy benefit, because some of them, not y'all, because we doing this for shits and giggles. But them wenches on TikTok, if y'all really having deep dives, y'all need therapy.
No, they really are having deep dives.
And you really need therapy.
I'm like, this is like Darwinism, because y'all gonna have the bears eating good. Do y'all realize why we can even have these conversations? It's because bears don't live in the city. That's all I'm gonna say. Then I'm gonna leave it at that.
And then I wouldn't give a fuck if he lived next door.
Well, bears do live in the city though. Some of them, but those are like them bears are like. What is those, like, black bears? You know what I'm talking about, that be in the city? That be out here?
Hey, B, because Jeremy... Okay.
But them grizzly bears?
Hey, who that?
Swipe your head off like...
The thing is, I don't know why people don't have two sides. Like, me, I would have been like, okay, I'm about to go down to the strip or walk around Walmart and ask men, would you rather be trapped in the woods with a woman or a kangaroo?
And what do you think men are gonna say?
It depends on the man.
They ain't gonna say a woman.
Maybe.
Only if they've heard this dumbass argument. Because even today, when I made another video today, because this lady, I'm also being called a coward.
Oh God.
Because I made a video today in which I responded to a young lady who was saying, and it's on my YouTube channel. We don't have to go to my TikTok. But she made a video saying that men, what's the point of men even existing? Because she saw a video of a white lady defending herself from a robbery, and the man had a gun, mind you, and the men around didn't do anything to disarm the man who had a gun. And my point was, how do y'all expect? Do y'all expect like a nigga to jump in front of a gun for a stranger that he don't know if he don't have a gun? And so like there's ladies in my comments calling me a coward now because I'm like, bro, that doesn't even make sense because a lot of y'all don't even like guys in the first place. Because if you go in the girls' comment section, it's all these ladies and homosexual men saying how trash men are, right? So I'm like, all right, since and y'all have a right to feel that way, but if y'all feel that way, why would y'all expect that same group of men that y'all say are trash to be like Superman and jump in front of a fucking bullet for you? That doesn't even make sense. That's crazy, right? That's like that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like men are not here as the disposable freaking body shields for random ass women getting robbed. Now, like I say, if you have a gun on you, like right here, hold on. If you have a weapon on you, right?
It's contingencies.
Like it ain't just I be having weapons on me. So if I have a weapon on me and I see that, then yeah, bang bang, right? But I don't think them guys had a weapon on them. Okay, so I put that video up and guess what the first comment in my comment section for that video was, and it literally made me spit out my energy drink. It said, "Where was the bear?" To protect
the bear can run really fast and climb trees. Fact, but he ain't gonna take you up that tree with him. I cooked homemade chicken dumplings tonight. Ooh, you know I've never had dumplings.
What?
Never saw it to be appetizing.
What?
I've never had chicken and dumplings.
Oh my god,
ever.
This is my favorite dish when I was little.
Hey Mika, I've seen a bear up close. He came to our door in the mountains. He just rambled through the trash. I'm not playing with him. I'm not about to play with him. I saw a TikTok video of a bear too, and that bear, boy, them people. I ain't never seen people move so goddamn fast. Them people got ghosts. Do you hear me? But I'm never putting myself in situations where I have to even think those thoughts.
What? What if you went camping and it was a bear?
Then it's just gonna be.
Right, but I'm saying that's a situation that happened.
When am I
like
going?
Out here, they exist.
I'm not going camping. Mercury
I've been camping in
or a man?
many times. Many times.
Say Sugar Baby say, don't choose me. But a bear is one and done. A deranged man can torture you indefinitely. Also, y'all really like
See,
y'all.
It's the argument. It's the really.
Really,
It's the debate. That's the debate that's going on right now. Bear or man. Bear or man.
But the bear is going to essentially
It's going to
kill you.
Yes.
So y'all won't. So
Yes.
basically, a bear is gonna give you a fast death.
No, it's not though. A bear is an omnivore. Omnivores don't
The
give
strength.
you a fat. If it was a carnivore will kill you. Like if it was a big cat, it'll kill you then eat you. A bear will keep your ass alive for days and just chew on you. Ask anybody that's ever been attacked by a bear, been taken to a bear cave. That bear will keep your ass alive to keep your body fresh, to keep the blood and stuff.
Oh, so like a man.
And literally eat you from the bottom up and listen to you scream and everything. And it has no problem listening to it. So when people say, oh, it's going to be a fast death. No, it probably won't. Though.
It will be because you're gonna fucking stroke. You're gonna have a heart attack. You're gonna die from fear.
But you do know there are people.
My adrenaline is not gonna run that deep.
You do know there are people that have survived bear attacks.
I understand
right?
that, but I'm speaking for Enisha.
No.
Enisha is saying my adrenaline is not gonna move like that. My adrenaline is not gonna keep me alive.
Hopefully,
It won't. A bear grabbed me. It's lights out. Lights out, especially if you grab Melinda. That's a wrap. She gonna fall smooth out, like
so,
you know.
I think that's the funniest shit right now.
Okay, Cocaine Bear movie was a true horror story. I still have never seen Cocaine Bear.
That shit even came out. I want to see that.
It's on Peacock, I think. Absolutely, bears can run, climb, and swim. You are done. Hey, Shalisha.
Yeah, you finished. Once I saw that bear keeping up with that bite in the woods, I was like, nah, I'm good. And then also, like they said, they can get up trees. Like it ain't like nothing, right? So you think, oh, I'm a fucking monkey. I can climb up a tree and it can't fucking get me. Nope. Here it comes. with claws and shit, that's insane, bro.
Right.
No thanks. No thanks. Not for me. I'd rather be in the woods with a deranged man. I could at least hit him with something, or
Cause yeah, you can kill him in his sleep.
I can at least match strength.
But before, maybe, but as a woman, you can't. Y'all already said that you can't match.
And there you go.
A man's strength.
And that's the argument. And that's why I said I do understand the logic. It's not like I'm saying, oh, it's completely illogical. But I'm just saying that the ladies that are saying this gotta literally consider a bear. It's a bear. All right, I'll stop. I already interrupted your conversation.
That's crazy.
Fuck.
20 minutes.
Let me wrap this shit.
You need to go you need to get the ice pack, Jeremy.
Huh? Oh, the ice pack?
You need to get the ice pack out the freezer.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up first, though.
Oh my! And y'all really think these niggas is ready for a revolution? They not ready for no revolution. Hey, Gina. Pintos, hocks, and rice. I know that's right. Sheila, because he be stressing me out. Y'all never had chicken and dumplings. Child. Hey, her. Hey, B-Dub. Hey, Ayana. My day was good. Jeremy brought up the conversation. He always bringing up an old TikTok conversation. I guess there's an argument about if you was stuck in the woods, would you choose to be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear? And TikTok is going nuts, apparently.
TikTok and Twitter.
TikTok and Twitter is going nuts. So I'm putting on my Instagram. You know, sometimes I want to be a part of the hype.
Oh, you that good shit. I ain't gonna mess with it. I see you. I'm just looking.
Get the ice pack out the freezer.
I just don't feel like having ice on my hand right now.
You put it on top, put a towel, and put the ice on top of the towel.
I know. I'm gonna
so it won't be directly on the skin.
I know. I've been hurt before.
As long as he go to work tomorrow. As long as he go to work tomorrow. Because he one of the people you can't tell him nothing. Can't tell him shit.
You know I don't miss work.
The crock pot can cook this ham, hock, and beans really tender as you chill all day.
I even told my boss the other day, because remember we were supposed to, and I figured we weren't gonna, but he was tired. I had requested Saturday off, and they still scheduled me. So I was at work, and I don't know, I forgot what I had mentioned. I was like, oh yeah, I had requested this day off, and I was like, y'all didn't give it to me anyway. She was like, they didn't give you, she was like, you requested this day off and they didn't give it to you? I was like, it's fine. Because I never call off work. I don't give a fuck what they schedule me to do, what time of day, I never call off. So if I can request a fucking day off, y'all gotta give me a day off for her managers sometime. And I knew, because they just don't be paying the fucking thing. She was like, next time just come directly to me and I'll make sure you get your day off. I was like, oh, I got it.
It ain't that deep.
It would have been if we would have actually won, it would have been that deep. But you
no, it's because I looked and I checked the weather and they said there wasn't no snow up there.
I told you wasn't gonna be no snow up there.
And my cousins didn't say nothing either, so it was like it was what it was. Big October energy, you cannot tell us shit. I'm trying to tell you, and he'll be walking. Look, I'm about to turn the camera. If y'all could have seen the look on the cat's face, though. And he always looked like that, but in that moment, it was pure comedy. Mercury.
He had that, what's going on over there?
Mercury said. That cat is human, and ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different.
I'm gonna start working him up out of history by meowing. But that would probably make me crazy. Huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What was his answer? Well, Jeremy's about the lion and the woman. The lion.
No, my answer is like I understand where ladies are coming from, but y'all gotta consider.
You have to understand the animal.
Right, that's all.
Like
I get men are dangerous, but it's a bear.
That bear is probably more
Way more dangerous than a man.
And see, and that's when what my brain would do is start posting bear videos. That's what my brain would
That's
do.
what people did. They showed the bear chasing that boat.
Like,
and them screaming on that boat because the bear is keeping up with the boat.
Any animal, you see that them people on that safari.
Oh yeah.
And that lady, somebody died, and a bunch of folks was injured.
The lion swooped her up. She should have got her ass out the car.
Lion gang. And
it's a cat. They gonna wait for you to get out the car.
Leo gang.
Like, niggas gonna get out the car one day, and as soon as she got out the car, it was like.
But they know he rammed it. It wasn't no lion. This was like about a month ago, I think.
What are you talking about? You talking about that? Was it?
It was a black lady.
Was it a hippopotamus or was it a?
I think so. They was in like Africa or something like that. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
he was ramming that boy.
I think 2 people died too.
That shit would freak me.
Because speaking of the car, I think it was an elephant.
Why are you that aggressive? No, it was an elephant one, but it was one that happened recently. I think that was the hippo.
That was a hippo. Yeah.
But don't hippos live in water?
They live in water, but they're the most aggressive animal on Earth.
That didn't.
They say lions are the king of the jungle, but no, it's literally the hippo.
First of all, first
nothing fucks with the hippo.
First of all,
hippo trumps everything.
First of all,
what
we are
what
the kings and the queens.
It's hippo. Hippo trumps lion.
Simba.
Hippo trumps lion. Hippo trumps elephant. Hippo trumps fucking. Alligator, all that. Hippo is the most scary animal in the fucking safari.
Leo gang, lion gang.
They're fast and they're sadistic.
Who cares?
Like there was a fucking what is it? Alligator that got hold of a what do you call it? A hippo baby's leg and was trying to eat it. You know, like how alligator does, and the baby got away. And a whole swarm of hippos came over to where the alligators were and just started ripping the alligators apart.
What Jeremy should do is Jeremy should just record like his internet activity.
Oh.
Like he should just record like what? Hey, be kind. He should just record like the videos he look at. He should because. Like, first of all, that's what what?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, yeah, you don't fuck with it.
Melinda!
That's insanity.
And then y'all be over here entertaining him. Like, I can't. I can't even believe this is an argument between a man and a bear. It's so dumb. That's why people don't want TikTok to go away, because you can have the most vapid conversation.
It's the dumbest. It's like that's what I said when it first popped up. I was like, oh, this is a dumb scenario.
Because you go to worst case scenario. Oh, he's deranged and autistic and got mental health. But like, what if it's the bear and your daddy? What if it's the bear and your uncle?
Or it's just a regular logger or something.
What if it's just a bear and Dalvin? Okay, who would y'all rather be in the woods with? A bear or Dalvin?
I'd rather be in the woods with Dalvin. I'd rather be in the woods with almost any other man. Have y'all ever been hiking? Right? You be hiking, right? You're in the middle of nowhere.
I haven't been hiking.
I have, many times.
I'm not an outdoorsy girl.
You're in the middle of nowhere. You're gonna walk. You know how many times I walk across like ladies and shit? Like, I'm not a dangerous of bear. They don't be like, oh, let me get off the path. Now, if I was a bear walking on that same path, they would be like, oh my God. Da 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 da.
Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you.
They saying all bears ain't aggressive. All you niggas is aggressive. Period.
All men are aggressive.
All bears ain't looking for the smoke. All you niggas is looking for the smoke.
Y'all need to stop the wilderness.
And the bears ain't gonna be trying to beat skeets.
And you pass the man. The thing he gonna do is he gonna nod at you and keep going.
Jeremy is the representative for men. In case y'all was wondering.
No, not really. I think men are dangerous.
He's the man.
It ain't that I don't think y'all know. I've been consistent. My whole thing is this, and then I'll leave you alone. My whole thing is this. Just be able to defend yourself. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. That's all I'm saying.
Just stay out the jungle, woods, water, anywhere where the wild lives. Now, I'll be in some water now. Had y'all seen
See,
that?
she'll be in the water. See, I can't
What
do
was
that.
it? It
That's
was
where I
Naked and Afraid or something like that, where they would drop them off in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, see, I'll die.
I
I'll
wouldn't
die.
know what to. I need to be able to see something.
See, I can live with spiders crawling on me. I can live with bugs and eating
Not
weird
doing
shit
that
in
either.
the forest in the rain. But I can't. It's two things I really don't like. I don't like cold, and I don't like the fucking ocean. If I'm just looking at water around me, my anxiety spikes, and I don't know what to do.
Every case swim. You have to qualify it with that.
Even if I could swim, just the ocean terrifies me. It just does, because what do you do?
The people who can swim, they don't really think that deep.
Yeah, but you got to, because it's still the ocean. If you're in the middle of the ocean,
Not really.
If you can swim all you want, where the fuck are you going to? Like the people that's been jumping off
Back on the beach.
No, you're not. So it's like the people that's been jumping off of the cruise lines and shit. What happened to them? They never be found again, because no matter how good of a swimmer you are, if you get stuck in the middle of the ocean, you're dead.
First of all, clearly you wanted it to be over because you jumped. So there's no way in hell your mind told you, oh, if I jump into this water, I'm gonna survive.
Remember that 21-year-old that did it like last year or so?
Yeah, but
I can't even open this shit, bro. Can you
it's a sign. It's a sign.
It is. It probably is, but like I do want some gummy bears right now. You think you can pop these open, or can I get some of your candy?
That's not candy.
What is that?
Those are chips.
Is that like plantains?
They're called plantains.
Oh.
And no, these are Hawaiian kettle sweet Maui onion chips.
Oh, that sounds absolutely horrible.
And they're the best. Throw me the bag.
Nah, I'll open them later.
Throw me the bag.
I'll just do it with scissors.
Hippo and rhinos ain't nothing to mess with. Ain't nothing messing with them. Cape buffalo are tough too. Y'all know about these elements. I don't know nothing about these people. Jimmy is right about the hippo. I just learned about that. Y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know either. In my whole life, I didn't know hippos were so.
Melinda.
Them niggas was wild.
Gina said Jeremy is entertainment, but I don't have to live with him. Child. Child. Her said Dalvin. Unbeknownst to me, said Dalvin has no survival instincts.
He better get some.
Gina said, damn Dalvin, so I can use him for bait.
At least he got guns.
You gotta find him.
Somebody literally just in my comment section probably about 10 minutes ago said to me, they said, but even a gun, like most handguns, won't even work against a bear.
Phase a bear. Right.
Like literally this white guy just said that in my comments.
So you just gotta let the bear do what you do. Get out his house. Take the bear, LOL. Good point. I definitely thought worst case scenario. LOL, you'll have to protect Dalvin. Y'all seen that video with the mermaid sound at night and the guy couldn't figure out what it was?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
We saw that.
Oh yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We saw that shit.
Look, I know it's some things in that water.
Hell yeah.
I know it is. And I ain't trying to go that deep to find them. I can swim, but I've seen too many videos of whales popping out for a breath.
Ain't that crazy? That's scary. That's like, what is it? It's like a word when something is so big that you get like a phobia. There's a phobia, like when something is so big that like you feel like weird. That's where my phobia, like a whale coming up out the water that close to me will make me feel like that shit would give me like.
So you don't want to go to SeaWorld?
I don't want to get in the water. In this life, I don't need to do that.
If a whale bit me, dead.
Bit you? It ain't gonna bite you. You just swallow.
No, it's like a shark. They're just gonna bite.
What kind of whale?
You're not gonna just slide with the current in his mouth.
What kind of whale?
It ain't like the ones on cartoons.
I literally seen the whale swallow a dude in a kayak, and dude got spit out by the whale, and that whale just got that dude in one bite. It's a whale. You ain't gonna get bitten.
I'm
just gonna get swallowed. It's a whale. Whales are fucking huge.
You seen it, so I'm here for it.
Like, I don't think you get the scale of the whale. That's not like a fucking little animal.
I know how big a whale is. And they're real king of animals back in high school. Oh, wait, hold on. My daughter was in the Navy and she was taught you can't swim all that water. Just try and stay afloat until you're rescued. That's what I tell Jeremy. Float. I'm a swimmer, and there's no way I'm getting in the ocean.
Hell no.
I learned about hippopotamus,
I don't do that.
and they're the real king
They really are.
of the animal back in high school. My favorite animal is an orca. Okay, so y'all really on some like the Animal Planet people. I didn't know y'all was some Animal Planet folks. Let me find out. We gonna react to some animal, Oh, I was at my brother's house one day, and for some reason, that's all he wanted to watch was like eagles, not eagles. What's them birds that just scoop you up? Like the bird had picked up a baby.
Oh yeah, it was eagles.
And we was looking like,
Eagles.
we was looking like, what the fuck? And then one of them just was scooped up like a little deer. We was like, what? First of all, why are we watching this? But we was really on it. Let me find out. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna have Jeremy ain't gonna send me the video. Yeah, I have that phobia of statues. Do you guys?
Statues. It's another phobia that's like one that's weird, like that I understand because they're like, it's like
A statue? You talking about a statue that's a person?
that for me a person or one that's really big, like Mount Rushmore. Like growing up, I never wanted to go see Mount Rushmore because just based on the pictures, I know it's smaller than it looks. But as a kid, like those heads seemed way too big for me to go see.
Thought they was gonna come alive.
I don't know what that is. No, it's not even that. It's like just like remember the day we were gonna go to Hoover Dam, and it was closed. No, part of me was glad it was closed. My fucking throat was in my stomach.
Why?
Because
in all fairness, I don't like the dam either.
You see, I know it's not going to be as big as it is in my mind.
Shit,
it is. And so that's the thing.
What your mind says, what it is. Boy, that's water on water. Like, and then the way you got to drive.
It was like close. The road was closed. I was like, woo. Let's just go to the beach.
The way you gotta drive through that boy is crazy.
That shit just seems big.
I don't know. Maybe we'll go back to Lake Mead this summer.
Yes. What is it? Homeboy I work with, he said he just came from Lake Mead. Said it was still cold.
Oh yeah, because it just got hot.
Oh, okay.
And it's supposed to rain on Friday, and then it's gonna kick back up to 95.
Thank God I don't work Friday again. But yeah, fucking.
I pet a dolphin in Miami.
I was out, but we had Melinda in the car. I was like. Don't have an anxiety.
I didn't want to do it because you've never seen it. I would have done it, but it's not my vibe.
But I still want to see it. It ain't that I don't want to see it.
Every time I've ever been in the passenger seat, I always either look down or I just go. I close my eyes.
So you understand what it is? It's too
right,
big.
but I'm gonna be the one driving, so I'm gonna be the one talking shit. So
just like even the day we went up here to what was that? What's
Mount Charleston?
No, when it was just me, you, and Melinda, we just drove up the freeway. Went to whatever city this is up here, north of us. We just went and came right back.
Mount Charleston.
That's not Mount Charleston.
Oh, Mesquite.
Mesquite, yeah, we were up to Mesquite. When you look off to the side.
Never again would do that.
That's a fucking. But if you look off to the side when we're on a freeway.
I did.
There's some fucking canyons.
See, I don't get moved by maybe because
shit it makes you feel like small because it's like there's a big ass hole in the fucking ground like. That's what it looks like. It's just like, okay, you drive and it's just like, oh shit, there's canyons over there. It's just like this big ass chasm in the middle of the fucking desert. It's beautiful, but it's like, it makes you feel like about that big. You know what I mean? Like even the Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon's not that far from here. It's just like, Ryan was saying that. He was like, oh, we need to go to the Grand Canyon. I was like, yeah, we can go.
We can definitely go. When you gonna come out here so we can go?
I don't know, whenever the nigga gets some time off. But yeah.
I saw that kayak video. Crazy. Ayana said she pet a dolphin in Miami. There's videos of mermaids. My favorite animal is a dog. Simple facts. We have a Yorkie and twice a vulture tried to snatch her up. See?
You couldn't have told me that in
I
my
wouldn't.
life, I would believe in mermaids either. So, but I do now. So for people, whoever keeps talking about the mermaids, yeah, I do believe.
I believe them niggas is in the
I
ocean.
didn't believe in that shit until I saw that video.
I believe in centaurs too.
When y'all brought up that video, that was too weird. That group of videos in there for the government to show up on that damn boat, and then all of a sudden he couldn't make TikTok videos no more and all that. He was seeing something.
Do y'all believe in the centaurs, half man, half horse?
You just bring it. Where are we getting satires from? Do I believe in giants?
Yeah.
I believe in giants. There's literally a video right now of a giant woman. I don't know if it's in Maui. I don't know if she's literally taller than the house.
Shocker. The houses ain't that tall.
No, but she's tall. Like this woman is about 8 foot, 9 foot tall.
There's some basketball players that's that tall.
Right, but no, she's taller than these things. She's taller than anybody in the NBA.
Well, she's manufactured.
No, I think that at one point they were like giants. I think that there's even the theory that people say, like you know how like all our ancient books and the Bible and all that, they talk about serpents, these big serpents and dragons and shit, right? Like they talk about that, right? But then all of a sudden they talk about dinosaurs. I don't even think dinosaurs are real. I think that's some shit that they came up with in the 1800s to make money. I do. And that the bones that they did find, come across, were like dragon and serpent bones that they just fucking formed into whatever the fuck they wanted to. I don't believe that, because think about it. In all of history, there were no dinosaurs until the 1800s. Come on, bro. And if you don't believe anything out of the 1800s, I don't believe shit that come out of these people's mouths.
Tell Jeremy to look up the falcon that flies 260 miles per hour in the air and kills his prey by breaking his neck by flying into it.
I saw that.
Y'all see all types of shit. I don't see none of this.
Yeah, I saw that shit, and the other birds be scared of him because they just don't know where he's gonna come from. He just goes and he just.
I'm not being around nothing that flies faster than them at the speed of an airplane.
That's how. And then what's crazy about birds like this, they can see everything too.
And then you just run into me and break my neck. You's a bitch. That bird's a bitch. Yeah, statues of people make me think they're gonna come alive. Too much TV. Lord have mercy. I'll take an edible and watch animal documentaries. It gets trippy. Y'all, I did not know. I did not know my people was into. Y'all, Jeremy unlocks things. He unlocks the conversation that I just don't think people will give a fuck about. Interesting. All that water, the dam is holding back. That's why. Facts. And my daddy helped build that dam. My daddy, my granddaddy helped build the dam.
I remember you telling me.
I was sitting.
I know y'all been out here forever.
In my cat with my heated seats on in April. The high will be 50 tomorrow. Sheesh. Oh, in your car. Dang, y'all gonna have a high of 50 in Michigan? That's crazy. I would love to see Mount Rushmore, but I'm too afraid. Like, I want to go to Niagara.
Yeah, it's another one. That's another one. I'm like, I want to see it, but it's too.
It's some
like the pictures, even where people be standing. I'm like, that's like.
It's some Sigmas that went that I know. They posted, and I'm like, nigga, you look like one wrong movement, you gonna fall.
That's that type of shit.
Over. And then with stuff like that, what happens with people, your curiosity like starts to peak. Like, what would happen if I jumped over them? Like, I could definitely swim in that. Like, that type shit. But no, it's some different type of water. That water's coming strong. That kind of water's coming just because it looks still. That thing is not still, and you don't know what's under that water that's pulling. But I would cliff jump. What is it? Cliff dive? I would jump off a cliff into the water. I would do that.
Not me.
Because you can't swim.
You mean about that?
Because that would freak me out if a vulture swooped out of the sky for my dog. I have a shepherd and pit mix and hope she will fight back. Not you hope. Could y'all imagine? We just recording Mercury minding his business, you know?
Right, he just getting carried on shit. Right.
And a bird scoop Merc? Oh my God.
They eat cats.
I may laugh because that's the type of stupid shit that I would scream. But I would definitely probably be like,
I'll be devastated. Absolutely. Devastated.
I would be tickled.
I'll be traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah, low key.
And then they just drop them.
There's a big bird, I told you, that lives right here in this tree. When you come into our gate, every morning when you hear this big ass bird, right? I don't know if you ever hear it.
I don't hear it.
Every morning there's this bird. And at first I was like, that sounds like a big ass bird. It is. Anisha, this bird is at least about the size of a fucking German Shepherd. And he lives in this tree up here. I swear to God, bro. I saw him flying out the fucking tree. What was it? 2 mornings ago. I'm like, that bird is bigger than a motherfucker. I don't know if that nigga's a vulture or what, but that nigga's huge.
First of all, vultures don't live in Las Vegas.
What is he then?
I don't know. Alien's been quiet lately. My daughter snatched up her Gina and ran. Oh, my daughter snatched her up Gina and ran. For real. Yes, indeed. The Giants is manufactured. Years ago, me and my girls went to the Grand Canyon. There was no way I was going on the glass platform that overlooks the canyon. I said, somebody got to live to tell the story.
You feel me?
But you know, I will walk over that. But I've seen those videos where it's just people that just casually just walk across it. And it's the people that you got to like pull their ass. Yeah. Because they nerves is shot.
Yeah, your nerves give out. Just like that big ass hand in China that people walk up the stairs. The hand is like this. Mm-hmm. And they walk up there to the fingertip. And they take a picture, and it's like over this like big ass chasm. Mm-hmm. I would want to do it, but as I'm walking up, you know how people's knees start getting all weird and shit. That would happen to me. I would have to like literally. I know how to do it because I have to center like I have to center myself like right here. I can't think about my body. I have to like literally just put like everything right here.
You wouldn't make it.
Or no, I would honestly. Or right here. That's how I balance. Or I have to put everything. It's just like how I do my center of gravity. Like that's how I'm able to like stay on a skateboard or stay on skates. Like I literally put like all of like
he would lose
my balance in the middle of me. But yeah, I would probably like lose it. I just couldn't think about it, bro. I would have to like.
My sister went to the falls. She said those boats got closed. Yeah, because they got to wear like the rain things. I don't know and people still be getting wet as hell. Merc is beautiful. What breed is he? That is a great question, Erica.
A blue what? What's it called? Blue. Blue something.
I honestly don't know. Jeremy is supposed to have all the cat stats, but
I got this right here.
Ask him why he didn't take a video. That's what I'm saying. He should have definitely. That's content.
That shit, y'all be like, all right. So I did buy a camera, like a body camera, so I can constantly be recording. But taking out your phone and trying to record something flying out of a fucking, because he flew out of the tree and went right into people's backyard over here, but I didn't see where he went. He's huge. But right on my body cam, got a new body cam by the way. It'll record everything. Let me see.
How about the kissing moving statues in China? No way. Yeah, some of that should be crazy. I'd be like, what was the purpose of building this? Like, I don't even understand. Yeah, we just talked.
He's a Russian blue.
Who?
He's a Russian blue.
Mercury is a Russian blue heathen.
Yep, Russian blue heathen.
Aw, that's sugar baby.
Mm-hmm. That's why he be up here talking and stuff.
Jeremy be so jealous because me and Mercury be having whole conversations.
Mercury be think he be speaking English, but I'm like, you're not saying nothing, bro.
Me and Mercury be having whole conversations.
Like, they're come here and yell at me like, I need to have a conversation with you. I'm like, you're not saying nothing, bro.
He be answering.
And then he'll start biting. That's Mercury.
He be answering and everything. Y'all, we just had a whole 45-minute conversation.
Yeah, but Mercury's a Russian blue.
About everything. Oh my goodness! Though he's a blue Russian cat, and he's a midget cat too, cause he ain't gonna get no bigger. And I told Mercury, imagine if your daddy had you in that backpack when he flew off that bike.
Right, oh, that would have been horrible.
Oh my God, Mercury wouldn't have had no understanding. Oh, my sugar baby would have been. Oh, he wouldn't have went outside ever again.
He would have been stressed.
But
especially because I slid backwards too. So.
See, when I was a little girl, I used to be scared of the Ronald McDonald statue.
That shit is
so
scary,
cute.
though.
I love when he's vocal.
You ever see those old pictures of the 80s are like nostalgic, and it's like, damn, that's what McDonald's used to look like. The old McDonald's used to have like life to it.
You was born in the 80s.
I literally was.
And you saw the McDonald's statue.
But you forget. I forget everything.
That's
until
selective.
Like a picture or like they said. I looked it up. What's wrong with me? They said a part of it of that at least is called object permanence. Like so, unless like
it's called
brought
selective,
up, or it's like not in front of me sometimes, I don't think about it or I forget.
it's called selective memory.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
But why would I like select to remember like this stuff?
You choose to remember the shit that you want to remember.
How do you do that? How does a
By
person?
being selective.
I'm not selective.
You're very selective.
There's some things I select to bury, but I'm saying for the most part, no. I'm saying like regular stuff like that, like I forget.
Yeah, and your short term memory is ass.
It is. My long term memory is very good.
Your short term is shit.
It's horrible. Yeah.
Toe up. From the flow up.
I can remember something a week ago better than I
And
can
can't remember shit
yesterday.
you told him 10 minutes ago.
Right.
You never realize that that's a peeve until you in it. I was talking to my friend about that. I was like, you know what I realized I hate doing? And I didn't realize it until I was doing it. Repeating myself. I hate repeating myself.
Do you know why some people like confirmation, especially some people that are probably on the spectrum? It's because it's because we like to do things efficiently.
But when it has nothing to do with them, why am I repeating myself?
Because sometimes you just
I could leave right now. Jeremy said, "Where you going?" I can say to the store, and as I'm grabbing my purse and walking out, he's gonna say, "Hey, lady, are you going to the store?" And then he look at me crazy because I give him responses that he don't be. Like, I hate it. Like, Jeremy be like, "Oh, are you off?" No, I'm just chilling.
Sometimes I'll be just trying to start a conversation.
See, and I can't do it. Maybe because when you at work and you're repeating yourself, for the most part, the position that I'm in, I don't really have to repeat myself. But I hate repeating myself. And I have to repeat myself with my mom all the time. So I don't like to repeat myself.
Right. She want to make sure.
I understand that logic.
Right.
I don't. I don't.
She want to make sure she has the correct information. That's what that is.
They get pretty large. My girlfriend's daughter has one and it's big. Oh, how big is he gonna get? I'm convinced he's a midget. My hairless cat always looks around with Mercury meows. Aww. Merc, you got homies. I think he's in here.
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh.
Chilling.
As a kid, I used to have pet vultures. What? I used to have pet vultures every morning. They would wait for me to feed them. You sound like Jeremy. We had pigeons at our old apartment. And I would tell him, stop. And he would never stop. And then the fucking pigeons would not go away.
And then they started leaving eggs on the
I was like, oh my God.
I mean to them, and I hated that. Because I had to pour bleach. I had to get rid of her eggs. I had to put her eggs in the fucking bushes downstairs. And then I had to pour bleach because she kept building the nest right there in the corner. And it was only because I was being nice to her husband, when I would come in.
I hear that shit.
Because sometimes they would be sitting there and if they sit there, I'm gonna say hi, why not? But I didn't know that I didn't know that birds
he knew.
I didn't know at that point. I didn't know that for one, birds get attached to people that are nice to them. And I didn't know that. And so they started coming on the balcony because I would speak to them. And then they started building their nest on the balcony.
So irritated. When I tell you I was agitated. But he don't be giving a fuck. He still kept talking to him. Are you going to get Mercury neutered? Jeremy is at some point.
I'm debating it, but I am going to get him his shots.
Because I don't want him to be a baby daddy.
If he's a baby daddy, he's a baby daddy.
No, that's the problem. And see, that's the problem.
What?
And that...
It ain't like he's a female. If he was a girl,
if you're a baby daddy, you're just a baby daddy. And that's what's wrong with people today.
I'm not trying to have kittens in the closet, but he's a boy. He go out there and get somebody pregnant. We don't.
And that's what's wrong.
Why nib him up?
And that's the problem.
Why noob his nibs?
And that's the problem.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly why it's a problem. I'm convinced everybody need to go get a vasectomy.
You don't need the new one. How Mercury. And then we got
Jeremy, would you ever get a vasectomy?
Would I get a vasectomy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Why?
What I look like?
Why not?
Because I'm not regular. It would be an affront to God. What are we talking about?
Hey KW. Let's see. It says Russian blues are highly intelligent, social, and easy to train.
Yeah.
Well, because this little boy.
They are. He is one of the most social cats I've ever had. That's what I was telling her. I was like, I don't know how this cat, like, why he be thinking he
Mercury be chopping it up. We be talking, we be singing, we do everything. He be like, sugar baby. He being easy right now, y'all. We gotta embrace it, cause once he turn up, they also have their favorite. My girlfriend daughter cat loves their 8-year-old son.
Yeah, his favorite is Anisha. That's his favorite.
And he says that, and I still don't understand
it. Literally is.
How you
and
feel?
Then I have to cause that's how he is. That's why, like, if you're not up like at 6:30 on the dot, he starts acting like a fucking asshole every morning. It never fails. It's 6:30. Why are you not up? It's time to get up. I was like, I already fed you. Chill out. He'll go over there and get on your desk, all kind of stuff. So
that doesn't mean I'm his favorite.
He'll follow you in the room. He's sitting there while you on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
He sit on there while you watching your shows.
Yep.
While you his favorite person.
The least cat person ever.
That's what always happens though. They say like the people that aren't the cat people are like always the cat.
So I'm not a cat person. And let me tell y'all something. I told Jeremy to find his sister because I was willing to bring in his sister. You think Jeremy has even attempted to find his sister?
Hell no, I'm not getting no 2 cats. 1 is enough.
2 of Jeremy, if his sister is anything like him, oh boy, it would be a whole lot. 2 talking ass cats.
It ain't the talk. See, if it was 2 cats, they'll talk, but they're not gonna do as much talking as much as they'll be doing running around and jumping on shit. Like the zoomies that he gets in the middle of the night, that's 2 cats doing that in the middle of the night, and that's just like, no.
You'll go in the room and Mercury be right here. You'll be like, bro, where did you come from?
It's the middle of the night.
My God.
He gets the zoomies, he be up.
Yes, child, pigeon eggs. I grew up feeding the birds. We still feed birds. Keisha,
I didn't know
Tanya.
pigeons were that smart.
But don't nobody, you're not even supposed to fool with pigeons. Not only have babies, but will scent mark your entire apartment, and that's not fun. Exactly.
Oh, that part. Oh, yeah, you're right. I am going to get him fixed. I forgot about that part. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you got to get your nibs new.
What do y'all think about the Chris Brown diss track? Boy, Chris Brown is coming for folks' throats.
Yeah, he went for his throat.
Throats. Like,
thank you for, literally, thank you for reminding me of that
part.
That
was Be Kind.
Be Kind, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I completely forgot about the fucking spraying. You're absolutely right. So, yeah, I'm going to give him to you.
Chris Brown wants to fight. Chris Brown is doing, he wants to, like, fight. Like, she said, you're welcome. When I was a teen, this little hot chihuahua kept sneaking in our yard. My dog finally got her. My mom was horrified and my dad made him a steak. My girlfriend daughter is looking into getting another Russian blue. Aww. Yeah, I told Jeremy find Sugar Baby sister because we don't want Sugar Baby sister to be in like a shelter.
Nah, them cats are too nice looking, man. I told her they end up finding somebody for her. All the cats found a home. It was a good litter. Except it was one without a leg, but missing a leg. But she still got a doctor too. Everybody got a doctor.
Yeah, I miss the brown skin Chris Brown. Like, he needs to address his skin complexion.
Well, it's 2 things. He needs to get in the sun and he needs to take some vitamin D.
And they need to stop putting chemicals on his skin.
You think he bleaching?
He doing something. That ain't just a matter of just being in the house.
How do you bleach with tattoos?
Chris Brown is pale.
How do you bleach with tattoos?
What you mean? How do you bleach?
You can't bleach your skin with tattoos. It's gonna bleach the tattoos.
Allegedly.
So so his tattoos are still his tattoos. I don't think he's bleaching. I think that man. He spends a lot of time indoors. I think he needs to go outside. and spend some time in the sun. And I think he also needs to take some vitamin D, and he'll get his color back. That's why Chris Brown is looking like that. And then there's a lot of niggas over here casually popping Ozempic, and they getting Ozempic face. You know what I mean? That's why I think Chris Brown was looking the way they did. Everybody want to keep that trim look. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get me some Ozempic.
Huh?
I'm gonna get me some Ozempic.
The fuck for?
So I can get skinny.
And then you gonna be all sucked in the face and shit, looking all looking like you over here cracked out.
Hey y'all, what's up? We gonna talk. Stinky butt. They said you beautiful, stinky butt.
What we looking at?
Just looking at for something to get into. Nothing. Just want to do something. Mercury gonna have a whole birthday when he turned 1, y'all. I'm gonna get a cake and everything. We're gonna invite people. It's gonna be a whole function to celebrate Mercury's first birthday. But yeah, get an auto feeder. It helps so they won't wake you up early. It connects to my. Okay, so unbeknownst to me, I've told Jeremy that, and there's one I have one in my Amazon cart. If y'all want to cash at me to get it, is $15. If y'all want to cash at me, and if y'all want to cash at me, but I've seen the ones that's like $80-something, and
I'm gonna get them one.
But Amazon do have the ones they call them gravity feeders, and it was like $8 on Amazon. I'm gonna get it.
$8.
Mm-hmm. Oh. It was super cheap. It's the gravity, so you just put the food in there, and it just. But the problem is with those, Mercury will eat and eat and eat and eat. No, not really.
Yeah. Until he throws up, just like he did a couple times. You gotta like regulate. That's why I want to give him like a little bit at a time, because he'll keep. It's a psychological thing. He'll be like, "Oh, there ain't no food in my bowl, so I'm agitated."
But the problem is when he don't have food in his bowl, he comes to one of us and get food. So he might as well have a damn feeder.
Yeah, he be lying, because he'll sit there and come to you after I just fed him.
And Jeremy know he be lying and still feed him. I can feed Mercury at 7 o'clock. Jeremy will come right behind me at 8:30. Whatever. I saw the Osborne chicks looked all skeletal.
Yeah, you saw that shit, right? It ain't worth it, bro. I'm sorry.
After I had been retired for a couple of years, a neighbor asked me why I was getting lighter. I never noticed any difference.
Yeah, because you wasn't in the sun. That's all. That's what Chris Brown is like. He's doing a lot of indoors and light-skinned people. When he spend a lot of time indoors, y'all start looking real pale.
Be conscious. She think Lovely T might be bleaching too. Ain't that your homegirl?
You think Lovely T might be bleaching?
That's Jeremy. Boo.
I hope not. She had a really nice complexion.
Told y'all.
Really?
That's his boo.
Look, okay, that's not my boo. What I'm saying, she had a nice complexion. I'm saying, like, what was wrong with her skin?
I don't know. I've never paid no attention to that. Like, you watching?
I haven't watched her in a minute. She had a
well, see, there you go.
Like, and I follow her on Twitter, but every time I see her on Twitter, it's just her avatar.
Oh.
I haven't seen her in a minute.
Oh, you think she's on Ozempic?
Oh, on Ozempic. She ain't worth it.
Most cats don't overeat like dogs.
I don't know. I think if you keep feeding the cat, they'll keep eating, and they get like fat.
Maybe that's a myth.
It's not a myth. Like,
well,
you keep feeding them, you gotta put them on a diet.
What do you see? What are you over there playing with?
That's what I'm trying to see. Probably a gnat, because I don't see anything right here, but it's something. Because you like chasing the gnats and the flies. What are you looking at? You see
First of all, we do not have flies in our home.
No, the flies from coming outside. When I'm outside of the thing. Or when I take them on the balcony. Or he wants to look under there. What you see?
I don't see nothing. I'm just over here.
You just over here looking at shadows?
I'm just minding my business, wondering why this bag is so close to my shit.
No, he does see something. I see it. Yeah, he sees it.
What did he see?
I think he saw something.
What is it?
It's a bug. It's a little one.
No, it's not. It's I've seen it. Yeah, because he was playing with it. It's fur.
No, that is not fur. It was just crawling. Unless fur can crawl by itself. That thing. See? It's crawling.
Okay,
see?
do something.
Okay, well, he's playing with it. Mercury, go ahead. Get him. Get him.
Y'all, first of all, we don't have just bugs running amok in the house, first of all.
Yeah, get him. You see that? Kill it. You ain't doing good enough. Whatever. You'll figure it out. What? He'll kill it eventually. He needs to learn because when.
So, yeah, that's his boo. Jeremy got a couple YouTube boos.
I used to watch her like when I first started getting on the internet. I watched her a lot.
It's a few YouTube women that you need to watch it because y'all got a similar personality.
Y'all know what's funny?
And you should watch this person and that person and this person.
Most of the people that I follow the most on the internet are women.
But he don't even watch us, y'all.
I do watch y'all.
He don't watch us.
Like that's funny on here and on TikTok. Like most of it's not even because it's like purposely it's just that they make better content.
He got boobs.
I think that when I'll put it like this: when you find a very rational and entertaining female creator, a lot of times they are consistent. Whereas sometimes, like when I'm following, like some of the guys I follow, they lean way too far in one direction. It's like you gotta compromise a little bit, guys, because it's like everybody's not gonna bend to like just your will just because you know. I don't know. I like the ladies I follow. They do. And she's always making good content. I didn't know she was over here taking Ozempic.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Jeez.
That's what what's her name said. She ain't gonna be taking Ozempic. I like her too, even though she always delete my comments. What do you call it? What's her face? The other one, the one that got sued by Cardi B.
Tasha K.
Tasha K. I love Tasha K.
Tasha K is far from on Ozempic.
No, she said she's not gonna take Ozempic. No, she's not gonna take it.
I was about to say that.
She said she probably won't take Ozempic. No, that's why I even learned it. I learned about it from you and her. Ozempic. You're like, these bitches out here taking Ozempic. I said, what's Ozempic?
Diabetes medicine.
Diabetes medicine.
Fuck around, end up with diabetes.
End up
We're
killing
gonna do the opposite. Shit. You got me keeping fruit snacks in the house now. Who is my favorite YouTuber? That is a great question. I don't have one. Who is my favorite YouTuber?
That's a good question.
I don't have a favorite YouTuber.
That's a very good question, actually. Damn, that's a good question. Let me look.
I don't have one. I need to subscribe to some more people.
So I used to follow this dude that I really liked his content. His name was O'Shea Duke Jackson. I used to say he used to be one of my favorite YouTubers, and he would even hit me up a few times when I started my channels and stuff. He had subscribed at one point. But the reason that I don't fuck with him and creators like him personally, and this is me personally, I'm not saying this for anybody else, is that I followed you for so many years. I've listened to you, talk about other people. I've listened to you react to other people, give your opinion on other people, situations, videos, all that type of shit. I've listened to that. But after all of these years of watching you, I don't know shit about you as a person. You as an individual, I don't know shit about you. There's nothing. The only thing you ever talk about is other people. So
there's plenty of people on the internet who keep their personal life.
I'm not saying you can keep your personal life, right? Your personal life is fine, but I'm saying like, but even then, it's fine to a certain degree. If you made a whole career out of commenting on other people's personal lives, whether they put it out there publicly on themselves,
people don't want to know about yours.
Put some, like, I don't know, we don't know nothing, and I get it. You keep certain things about your life private, because I do it. I keep certain things about my life private on certain platforms in order to mitigate chaos. That's why I do it. But at the same time, you can generally, like, I share things about myself that are outside of me reacting.
Everybody ain't gonna do that though, and I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I'm not saying I see anything wrong with it. I just don't respect it. And
right.
The reason I don't respect it is because you're commenting on everybody else's life.
That's what I do. I'm a reaction channel.
Okay, right. But you also have a whole channel where you talk about your day, you talk about your life. There's parts of your life.
Right, but if I chose not to, that's fine.
I'm saying that's cool.
There's people who are
if all you did, like if you didn't make content, like because this is original content that you create.
There's people who do voiceovers, and that's all they do. They play the video in their voice.
I get that, and that's fine for them, and that's fine and they make a lot of money doing it because reaction channels make a lot of money. I do reactions. I'm not talking down on reactions. Right. What I'm saying is,
if you gonna talk about somebody,
some of these guys I was watching for years, and one day I had to say, there's no difference between this channel, this channel, and this channel because they're talking about the same stuff, but I don't know shit about these people. You understand what I'm saying? So even if I'm getting your perspective on something, I don't know shit about you. I don't know about I don't know about your personality. I don't know nothing about you, and I've been watching you for years. You know what I'm saying? So I unsubscribe because at a certain point, all you're doing is, okay. Here's the thing: if all you're doing is if you're commenting on it, of course everybody's giving their opinion and everything, right? And we're all judgmental because we're commenting on something, right? But you're being judgmental, and I don't have anything to compare you being judgmental about. And some of these scenarios are very simple. I don't have anything to go off on, but you're so in somebody else's fucking business all the fucking time. I don't know shit about you. Come on, bro. Like, even with Tasha K, at least I know, it came out, you're getting sued. There's things about her. She got a husband. There's things about her that you know. Even though she talks about everybody else,
right.
Personal things about her where you're like, okay, I know why she's the way she is. Right. Some of these niggas, I've been watching y'all niggas for years. I couldn't tell you shit about this person. So why am I watching you?
Enisha, do you get YouTubers who are going to vacation in Las Vegas reaching out to you to meet up? No.
No, we're not that big.
No, I'm not that popular. But if there was a YouTuber that was coming to Vegas, doesn't matter the size, because I wouldn't discriminate just because, like, you could have 1,000, you could have 500, you could have 10 million. And they came to Vegas in some way, somehow they knew about the kid. I would link. I would definitely link.
People have asked me to link on TikTok when they come out here, but they never talked about making content, so no, I don't know. And on top of that collab shit, I'm not a collab channel, so.
They collab with nobody. You don't want no friends.
Only person I collab with is this lady right here, and maybe Bristow. If he want to do something, I'll collab with him. But anybody else, no, I don't trust people. That's my issue. I just don't. It takes a lot for me to trust you.
What if I just got on camera and did this?
That's goofy. That's dumb.
One of my favorite YouTubers is in the dark web part of YouTube, not the dark whizzle. Nisha, if you watch him, you will feel what Jeremy talking about. I be feeling what Jeremy is talking about. I just have to feel it. I feel it more than y'all feel it. Y'all feel it when I go live. I have to feel it 7 days. 7 days. So yeah. That's why if y'all think I'll be looking at him crazy, I do. But yes, what y'all hear on camera is Jeremy off camera. From the time he opens his eyes.
I'm not talking all day. She's lying. We literally, I'm not that annoying. I do a lot of thinking. I do a lot of thinking, a lot of reading, a lot of research. So she when she said percent, I'm just over here talking her head off all day. She lying.
I ain't say mine. I just say you be talking.
I do be talking.
I ain't specifying. I get what he's saying. You have to be personal some kind of way.
In some way. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, if I was to come across your channel, I can watch your channel for a week and I can get your personality. I can get who you are as a person. There's people, I'll give you another example. There's another person. Y'all asked about favorite YouTubers. One of my favorite YouTubers his name is Ordinary Gamers, right? And he talks about all kinds of stuff. But he shares things about his personal. You can see, there's a lot about this man I know because he shares it. And it's not, I don't know nothing about this man's personal life, but he shares enough about himself to I'm like, okay, I get who he is as a man and where he's coming from because it's enough of that on camera for me to get. Some of y'all niggas is literally getting the same clips I'm getting. Y'all talk about the clip, the video goes off, I don't get nothing out of y'all personality. Why am I watching y'all?
My favorite YouTuber is Zaddy Chunk Chunk. You should check him out sometime. He gives you mukbangs, he gives you pranks, he gives you conversation, He gives you all of that. Oh, speaking of, and then we're gonna get into the title. I promise. What y'all think about that clip that I put up that Jeremy didn't watch? I'm gonna tell him about the clip that I put up. So there's an old video from 6 years ago. Yes, I went back. Because we were talking about it yesterday. And it's basically pretty much the reason why Dalvin will never take, in a nutshell, why he would never take Nicole seriously. So he tells this story about how him and Nicole met. He was working 2 jobs. He was working at Foot Locker and Victoria's Secret. Some of the folks say straight men don't work at Victoria's Secret. It's usually gay men or bisexuals. But he was working 2 jobs. He thought he was hot shit. He was getting the Jordans, and he was getting it. He was seeing all the baddies coming into VS. And so one day, Nicole and her mama walked in.
I got a cut right here too.
Nicole and her mama walked in, and he was like, "Ooh, she was thicky thick, and she had green eyes, and she's Italian." And she had black hair.
Okay.
I'm telling you this is.
Okay.
And so they started kicking it. So he wrote his number down on a piece of receipt paper, and when he was wrapping up the drawers that she was buying, he put the number inside the drawers. So when she opened up the drawers, she would see his number, but she didn't call him. So they ended up being at a function at the same time, and dude was like, "Oh, the girl that you describing sounds like this girl." I guess one of his homeboys knew who Nicole was already. So she slid in the cut. Then he was like, "Yeah, she a baddie. I gotta have her. She a baddie. I think I love her." And so they started dating or whatever. And he was like, "Yeah, and she was a virgin on top of all of that." So, but then it went downhill because then
shout out to Dalvin's Riz. Shout out to Dalvin's Riz gang.
And then
dropping the number in the panties.
So they
smooth business.
So they so it just started to go downhill. I didn't know her eyes was green. Tell me something.
Right.
And they just started arguing over like little petty stuff. Like, but he liked her because she was a virgin. She listened. She was submissive. And then so he never cheated because he don't believe in cheating and things of that nature. Okay. But they did have moments where they were taking breaks. So during their breaks, he was saying, "Of course, I'm gonna do me."
Okay.
But he found out that she was doing her.
Okay.
So she was fucking.
Okay.
On the breaks.
Right.
Dalvin caught wind that she was fucking.
Okay.
On the breaks.
Okay.
And Dalvin said, "You cut off."
So it hurt his ego.
You cut off. You've been touched.
So it hurt his ego.
You've been touched.
Right. There's a lot of guys that they can't take things.
You've been touched.
Right.
So he said he at that point he was like, "I'm never gonna be with her."
But that's a lie.
Ever again, because you was pure. That's what he said. He said when he met Nicole, she was pure.
Right.
So.
But if he's being honest,
he was
at that time. He's been with her ever since. So what is he talking about?
Well, they was on, and he's been doing him.
Okay.
But
I'm saying, okay. And
so essentially, she lost her virginity to Dalvin.
But where they at right now?
Fucking.
What I'm saying.
Living in the same house.
Right. All right.
So essentially, right. But Dalvin said, you were supposed to hold it down on these breaks, my girl.
What was she supposed to do? Not get no sex?
Facts.
Why?
It's okay for me to go off and do me.
That's the thing. That's the thing too that I don't. See, here's the problem, right? And I literally feel like this. Like and some men would say, what's the analogy?
DJ said he worked at Victoria's Secret.
They said that it's easier to clean off a hot dog than it is to clean out.
Jeremy, stop.
I don't know. All right, but that's
Jesus, mercy.
That's the stupid analogy that I'm telling. You think I'm coming?
Get off the internet.
I don't care about none of this. I'm saying this is what niggas is saying.
You gotta get off the internet.
It ain't just the internet.
You gotta detox.
Listen,
you need
it's not the internet.
You need a 30-day.
The internet is an informational tool.
Oh.
I'm telling you what men are saying.
That's right.
And I'm telling you even what men are saying at my job.
Well, give us layman's terms and not if you give a mouse a cookie.
I was trying to be funny a little bit, but obviously it was very crass.
It didn't land.
But that's what they were saying, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's the logic that men are going by that okay, if we on a break, you know, me getting my dick wet, that's crass too.
Fucking somebody and you are on a break, men don't like it.
Right, but we can do it.
Right, but Nicole was a virgin.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it.
Okay, so she was a virgin. All right, and y'all was
and
on a break.
He said she was pure.
Would you rather you?
But if y'all was on a break and she jumped on some dick that quick, being a virgin, she couldn't have been. Now that I think about it, ain't nobody gonna jump on some new dick that fast if you just lost your virginity.
That's all I'm trying to say. Was she? You sure?
Maybe that's a lie that she told you, because we do tell that lie.
Yeah, because a lot of ladies.
Because I've only been with like 3 dudes,
right?
Including Jeremy.
Yeah,
so.
It never goes over 5 ever. No woman I've ever talked to had their body count went over 5.
The fuck?
Like, okay.
The fuck is we talking about? The fuck?
And the only reason that even comes up because they asked me. And then I bring it up. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I was been a
Point being, reel it in.
Okay, my bad.
Point being, Dalvin. That's why Dalvin could never take Nicole seriously moving forward, because now you for the streets essentially.
Is she?
I mean, shit. She said she done took 2-3 pregnancy tests.
Since when?
Her last video she put up, she said she took 2 pregnancy
tests.
tests.
She out here.
She ain't out.
Shoot the club up.
She ain't out here doing it.
I know
it's
that.
lies.
I know. Look. No, she not for the streets.
She not. In Wisconsin.
Here's the thing. Nicole wishes she was for the streets.
I don't think any woman wishes.
Nicole wishes she was. Nicole wishes she was for the streets, and I will tell you why. She got the OnlyFans, and that ain't OnlyFans. So you start a whole OnlyFans where you don't even have no intention on showing anything. Okay, so you wish you was for the streets. You're not for the streets, so you might as well take that page down. You started hanging out with Nina Unrated. You ain't nowhere even on that level.
She don't even hang out with Nina no more.
I'm not saying anymore, but I'm saying at the time you trying to be Miss Bad Girl. Yeah. You're not that. You.
But
regular.
At that time,
there's nothing wrong with being regular.
But not regular.
She's regular.
And that's fine. I'm regular. I'm not a city girl either.
That's what I'm saying. What's wrong with being regular?
Okay, and nothing. But the moral of the story is.
You sound like I'm saying something crazy.
But what I'm saying to you is, that's why she could never get wifed up.
But that's not fair though, because she's, like I said, she's not a city girl. Where's she?
But
she following this nigga from city to fucking city to city to city, regardless of wherever the fuck he decides to land his head.
That shows wifey to me.
That's your wife.
Hey, Shalisha.
You can sit there and be like, oh no, we ain't good enough, but
you can
print it on her.
She doing wife type shit.
So,
well, she shouldn't have been.
Just because y'all don't have the license and all that other shit, she moving from city to city.
She shouldn't have been. When they was arguing and he was like, yo, I need a moment. During the moment, she shouldn't have been
because you start to go and talk to other girls, then she starts having it. We seen it. Y'all been on the internet. She starts having a fit, acting like I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna be on camera over here on my Instagram acting like I'm a thotty. And the whole time she just hurt the whole goddamn time you was with Ellie. We all know this. We saw it. We saw it.
But while it was in Wisconsin.
What?
And they was seeing each other, and he was at.
He can put her up in an apartment so she'd be out of his hair for a minute.
Head ass.
That ain't your wife.
He done did a lot of head ass shit.
That ain't your wife. That's either wifey or you the ultimate simp. That's wifey, bro. You can sit there and act like it ain't.
With box B. Big and bad.
So you can sit there, oh, I never married her, but you doing husband shit. If you weren't gonna marry her,
for them streets.
If that wasn't, if you weren't gonna do, here's my thing, and you know, if you didn't care about her like that, when you
they remained.
You wouldn't have brought her out. You wouldn't have brought her out.
What he said is
they would have came out here and just hit the streets.
What he said is they've remained friends. He wished at that time. This was the video. I wish her the best. Blase skip. There's
5 years ago.
6. There's no bad blood. And
6 years later.
Yeah.
6 years later. So no,
that video didn't age well.
That's exactly what I mean when I say
that video didn't age well.
A marriage certificate is just that. It's just something that they give you.
Dalvin, why don't you react to that video?
This nigga can move.
I think he should react to that video. And she gonna go.
She's gonna go. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So what are we talking about?
That don't mean that she wasn't for them streets. And you done had Nicole all up in your mama house,
She not for the streets,
bro.
Oh, I just want to let y'all know that me and Nicole won't be dealing with each other anymore.
You done had that girl all in your mama house.
19 years later. Come on, bro. And I'm not knocking it. It is what it is.
And had her all in your mama videos and shit. But that's the reasoning. The video
my whole thing
because
is like with niggas it's like shit. If you fuck with her, you fuck with her. Like what's
but
the
Dalvin
problem?
said he had to have that. Period. Dalvin said period. He had to have that. I mean, she was thick Italian, black hair, green eyes. The fuck?
Niggas stay losing.
Get that. And she was pure. How y'all even had that conversation though? Like,
are you pure?
do you did she volunteer that? Okay, because now I got questions.
Is your hymen still intact?
That's ridiculous. Like, how did he know that she was a virgin? Like, Nicole, react to that. Matter of fact, Nicole, react to the video of Dalvin saying he would never go back, bitch, because you're not pure, bitch. You're not a Puritan. You feel me? And so he just using you to be his bust down Tatiana. Let me see your bust down. That's what the man said now, shit. So that's why he said he would never ever go back. That's what Dalvin said. I'm just telling you what the man said. You know? Dalvin had him a virgin. And at that age, was nobody giving a fuck about being no virgin. If the person you was seeing was no virgin. Nobody give a fuck back then. But maybe he did, I don't know.
Was he a virgin?
Probably not, 2-1. I feel Dalvin on that. I call it tainted puss. Yes, the double standard. They are always going to be with each other sexually, even after they both are married to other people. No, for real. Did you see that video when B-Love questioned Dalvin about his sex life? I think I seen it. He be so awkward with his mama. Like I guess he be trying to have like this good boy thing going on with B-Love. And B-Love already know what type of time
you on. She already know what time you on. Like if anybody if your mom gonna ask you something, it's because she already knows what's up.
Just mad crass, ain't he? Just mad crass.
I don't be honestly, guys. I don't be trying to be, and she will hear me like. Sometimes I have to redo my videos multiple times because the language is be.
That should be the name of his channel.
Much.
Crass.
I'll be like, yo, I'll be like, this shit right here is gonna get fucking taken down. Because
Oli said I've been with 3 guys myself. Who that said I've been with 5 because I can explain 5. I know that's right.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
It's some things I want off my jacket.
I've said multiple times in men's spaces, and they always look at me crazy. That's why I don't even like joining men's lives. They always look at me crazy. I say, even if you ask her, you will never know the real answer. So why the fuck are y'all even hearing her have this conversation?
Because
if you go in there and you be like, you on the thing, like, oh, so how many men have you been with? You can easily just say,
5.
5. You'd be like, oh, okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. You don't know.
I don't give my body to everybody.
Oh, 3. Yeah, I don't share that.
Like I gotta really like you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be out here like that. You would never know. So get over it. That's like one of those things where you just be like, all right, you just accept that it is what it is, and you just. I don't even see how niggas is like that pressed about like.
In 2024, it shouldn't even be a conversation.
And I know they're like, oh, that's simp shit. I'm like, but I just don't care that much.
Yeah, but Dalvin said the girl was for the. She immediately became for the street.
Because I think like a lot of guys, if y'all literally sit up there and did the math, especially a lot of y'all niggas talking, y'all niggas is probably gonna be bigger hoes than most women, and y'all don't even realize it. Like literally don't realize it. If you literally go through your timeline, you probably did more fucked up shit than any of these ladies in here just talking shit. So get over it.
I learned the hard way that doing wife duties when you're not married doesn't give his wife gets you taking advantage of. Big facts. He will never admit it, but that man still wants to be with her. Even in that video, he looked like he still wanted to be with Nicole.
He loves Nicole, and there's nothing wrong with it. The only thing that I make fun of is that he acts like he doesn't. You do.
The girl jumped on a fucking Greyhound.
You obviously do. Who cares?
The girl left her
she's
mama
a good
house.
Friend. No,
I got some good guy friends, and niggas would not jump on no Greyhound. James, damn for sure, ain't jumping on no Greyhound at 3 a.m. And that's what, like, my brother. Like, what are we talking about?
That's what makes it
Nicole left her mama house. Her mama had no idea where she was at for a month.
You damn near 30, still acting like you don't love that girl. That's crazy. Like, I can see if y'all was fresh out of high school, and you're like, oh yeah, it's just a friend. But at damn near 30, y'all have been in multiple cities together. You know goddamn well if you used to pick up tonight and go anywhere, she gonna be like, oh, I'm coming with you.
Guys like an untouched female. But y'all know that dude on 90 Day Fiance, Tyree, apparently he's a virgin. And I was like, I couldn't. I ain't got the time. I ain't got the time on me now.
It's different with a man virgin and a woman virgin, but here, a lot of women say they can't be with a man virgin, but all you gotta do is tell them what you like.
I ain't got the time on me right now. I ain't got the time on me. Right. Mercury, let's sing our song. I ain't got the time on me right now. You don't want to sing with me today? That's our morning song. I ain't got the time on me. Darius, that's the remix if you're watching. Dalvin from his story time seemed like all he wanted to do was smash. Yeah, I can see that. Like you was just real because like he was putting 28s on it. She was a baddie. You gotta see her. She was a baddie. She was bad. She was thick. I'm like, you 6 years ago you put 28s on the story time, and then you fast forward and she over here looking like Mr. Bumpy. Bump in the Night. Y'all remember that cartoon? It was, I think it was like Looney Tunes. They used to pan to Mr. Bumpy.
And see, even them, right? This is a perfect example, right? There's been enough of their personal life to where to be like, all right, it's at least entertaining enough to comment on it. Some of these niggas, you don't know shit about these people.
That's fine. My first marriage, I was married once. We didn't see each other all the time, but whenever he would come across each other, it was until I know that's right. I was a huge tease in high school. I know that's right. And he just wanted to say that he popped her cherry because he's a heathen. He was probably trying to get some and she stopped him. Then one time she didn't stop him. Okay. And the excuse he came up with was because they broke up and she was dealing with other dudes. Now you don't want her back. And then he had no proof she was fucking. But I guess it was just the idea that she was talking to other dudes. Because he never said it, what he said, you're not untouched anymore, alluding to the fact that she was fucking. But how would you know?
How dare you?
I will say how would you know, but niggas talk too much.
How dare you talk to another nigga when I'm Zaddy Chunk Chunk?
You know?
I'm him. I'm literally, they spelled this word HIM and
Stop.
I am him.
Stop.
You understand?
You
like
are
that's who Dalvin was. He was him. And he went over here getting other dick from lesser niggas. What?
And then y'all see the picture of them from back in the day? Boy, they looked cornballish.
I've been there. I know the male ego. You be feeling like you Superman or some shit, and really you just like a regular ass nigga.
Regular schmegler. He also wants her to follow. It's not just her, it's both of them. I honestly think they should just get married. Child, Dalvin said he ain't walking. Hey, Keita. Dalvin said he ain't walking down the aisle with her touched ass. The fuck? He ain't gonna, she ain't gonna see him at the altar. Damn sure ain't gonna have no babies with her, because she touched. She said she took a pregnancy test, 2 of them. See? Girl, Keita. And then said when her period comes, she gonna take 3 more. Girl, why?
She's trying to let y'all know that somebody's shooting the club.
Ain't nobody shoot that club.
She just wants y'all to know that she has sperm in her.
That club ain't even built. That club ain't even got a name on it. I won't go off my list. I went with him in high school only. Yeah, sometimes it's some people you want off your jacket. Like, I don't. It's.
Y'all, you know what's funny? Y'all say that shit. Oh my wrist. Y'all about to talk shit. They say that God don't like that. Y'all ladies say that shit. Y'all won't take niggas off y'all roster. Y'all be like, I regress that. I was just lonely that night. Man. I don't even know why I let that nigga hit. Y'all know that a lot of men feel like that immediately after.
And that's fine.
Immediately.
And we can feel that way too.
Like immediately.
And
like,
some of us feel like,
and
and just like y'all have post nut clarity.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, there you go.
We do too.
Y'all get that too?
Yeah, we beat off. Some of us masturbate before sex, and then we you know.
And then it's like, damn, why did I even invite this nigga over?
Yeah, and then you just be like, oh my bad, I was asleep.
Heathen shit.
I was asleep.
Oh, that's wild.
We go through it too.
That's some wild shit. That's
dude want to come see you, you be like,
get off of this. And why would you do that? And see, and that's fucked up. So you invite a dude over, and then play with yourself, and then either ignore him or y'all do it.
Most of the time it's ignore.
Okay, but let's say it does happen. Mm-hmm. The sex ain't gonna be as good because you already took care of yourself.
Not necessarily. It's not like that with us.
It's not?
No, we can still.
Oh, y'all can still, like, is it still just as good?
Yeah.
No, man.
Big facts.
Nah, can't be.
Big facts.
Can't be.
Facts are big.
Can't be. Because if you don't have that depth, then it's just gonna be more sensitive.
Allegedly. Like I said, I have to
before a nigga get to the dough, then it's like you can already.
What am I here for? Y'all do it.
No, we do. Well, that depends.
Men do it.
That
Men will be like, oh, I'm horny. I want some pussy.
No, that depends.
And then they
that depends. That's something about Mary method.
And then they just be like, oh shit, I.
But then even then, if you do that, for us, the sex ain't gonna feel as good later.
No, it's you do it, and then you realize that the person that you invited over, you really didn't want him or her to come over.
Jesus.
That's the point.
Jesus.
You get clarity.
Oh, you get that.
Once you orgasm, your mind is clear.
Your higher brain starts touching. Your higher brain. Yeah.
Before the orgasm, your thoughts is cloudy.
Yeah, your primitive or your lizard brain is talking to you.
Whatever.
Yeah. Primitive brain.
But yeah, it's some folks that you don't want on your jacket, and ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't like they know that you want them off your jacket.
No, of course they don't.
They don't know.
I know some women that especially want to be off. They don't like this nigga's weird, but it's fine. It's all good. Sometimes we think you won't be off your jacket.
Look at Mercury. His facial expressions be priceless. Oh my goodness. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta count them. You just gotta. It's just different categories. I've always seen that Dalvin is still down for her. That doesn't count for get it erased from your memory. They want inexperience, but then we'll call her boring in bed. Facts. Oh, I lost my aunt to my then boyfriend, now husband, and vice versa. I know that's right. Not things that go bump in the night. He was licking lips and rubbing his hands together, talking about it, doing the most. Super animated. Bro. Tongue ring all loose.
You got food in your bowl. Sometimes I feel like you just like because I feed you. Yeah.
What was Jeremy attracted to most about you? Your personality, your conversation?
What do you mean? What was I attracted to the most about you when we met?
Yeah.
Like when we first met?
No, the second time we met.
Well, when I first met Anisha, the first day I met Anisha.
Whoa, disrespectful.
I like the fact that she had really pretty eyes, and that she sat there and she was like listening. She was attentive. And
now I don't listen to shit.
I shouldn't listen to that.
No, but
she lied. She listened. But then, yeah, it honestly was the fact that she's hilarious. I remember I'll tell you what I knew I really liked Anisha. We had went to, what did we go see? Halloween.
Mm-hmm. I think
so. You had the whole theater in there laughing because that movie was fucking whack. But she made the movie like really fun because it was a whack movie. You kept commenting on it, and everybody in there was laughing. I was like, all right, she's kind of dope. So, and she still makes me laugh. So obviously, I see her make me laugh all the time. So it's like I said, I like what you said, like that are intelligent and can make me laugh. Right? Otherwise, I'll be, what do you call it?
Him.
You need somebody that's gonna balance you out. You know what I mean?
Him.
Keep you grounded. Make you know that your thoughts ain't that serious. You know what I mean? Because like otherwise, if somebody was like, you asked me the other day if I was with somebody like me, then like you said, we'd be on 10 all. We've been got an army together, we have guns all laid out and shit. Nope.
I'm a lot of stuff Jeremy coming to me with. I'm very unserious.
Yeah, she'd be like, yeah.
I'd be like, so then what?
Yeah, she really knows how to diffuse the situation.
I'd be like, so what now? Like, what's happening? Like when he came in the room today, I promise because I was like, it's not every day you hear somebody. But the funny shit about it is, I've fallen. Like it's been some dumb shit that didn't happen since like he didn't scared the shit out of me, and all types of shit, just stupid shit. Like, but he don't be wanting to get pranked, and because I be having some pranks up my sleeve, and I'd be like, I ain't gonna do it because that's just gonna kill the whole dynamic for the whole day.
Only because I don't understand it until afterwards. Like, so it's like, and I know that's the point of the prank, and I know I'm not supposed to be frustrated, but like, I don't get it. I'll be like, why didn't you do that? That type of shit. I'm that person.
Dalvin not serious about Nico anymore because he can't afford to buy her for Control to jump when he say jump. Child, we gonna see that lease is up. We gonna see if she jump ship or if she stay in Vegas. I just took my side chick on vacation and never called her back. DJ, you, Jeremy, and Risto need to hang out. Definitely need, like, y'all all need. Did you end up finding him on Discord and all other shit? Like, you need to join their Discords because, bro, I swear you remind me of the conversations that they be having. He was like, dang, yo. I was like, yeah. Now I do my Kegels. Penelope said, I'm outside this summer. Hey. It's embarrassing when you still need the rose after he leaves your house. Yeah, I've had those moments. When you be like, yeah, I need to go ahead and whack.
That's like what's the point? What's the point of you coming through at that point? That's kind of lame.
I know a dude that looked like a mechanical pencil. I'm gonna be stabbing.
What?
You know what a mechanical pencil look like?
What is it? What no,
You do know what a mechanical pencil look like?
Yeah, I know what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what his thing looked like.
Oh wow.
It was terrible. It was the wackest ever. And I'm like, sometimes you just got to know that the moans are exaggerated. I don't know why guys ain't figured that shit out. Like you can. At this point, I feel like you should be able to tell like a genuine moan from an exaggerated moan. Like, honestly, I was listening to Joe Budden podcast, and they were saying something like, "What's the most embarrassing? What is one of the most embarrassing moments, like sexually or whatever?" If I'm even wording that right. And Ish was like, when you in the hotel or whatever, and she's like moaning like loud as like she's just insanely loud where you feel like, okay, like I'm embarrassed. Like, why are you this loud? But not the gorilla grip. Y'all is crazy. The third guy was an ex from middle school. We hooked up when I was on my girls trip in Maryland. He said he was nervous. I was nervous, but he enjoyed it because he hit me up when we got back. I know that's right. It's embarrassing when years later someone yells out your name and you be wondering who you are. So let me tell y'all a story. I think I've told y'all this story before, but I'm going to tell it again.
You be like, what?
I'm going to tell y'all again. So I used to work for this insurance company or whatever, right? So it was the training class, and we was just sitting there. You know, everybody just, running them up. Different classes got out at different times. Whatever, they were staggered. So one of the classes let out, and I wasn't paying no attention. I'm chopping it up with the people, whatever. And he go, Enisha. And I look, and he was like, Enisha. I said, yeah. He was like, you don't remember me? I said, are you playing? He was like, no, you don't remember me? I said, I don't. I don't. Like,
wow.
do I need to remember? Should I remember? Like, and it was like the homies was sitting there, so it was like this nigga really just came up and just said your whole name and was on some other shit, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know who you are, like, and why are you, and then he hit me with my last name, and I was like, who? I said, who are you? And then he told me who he was, and I was like, oh.
Who was he?
A dude that I had right now. A dude, you know. But I had no idea who he was. He really had to make me remember. Then I was on Plenty of Fish before Jeremy and I met. I'm gonna have to change the name of the damn video, the live. And I hit up this one dude. I hit him up. I was all in his messages or whatever. And he was like, you don't remember we've already met. I was so ashamed.
Yeah, that's happening.
I was like, oh, my bad. How you been? Like, my bad. My bad, my boy. Not the full stroke. Yeah, she stayed in the P-Izzle. I just got the shit scared out of me. I left for a moment to let my dog out, and a raccoon fell off my roof.
Oh, wow.
I don't live in the sticks. I live in the city. I would have lost my shit. Why is you falling from my roof, Rack? We gotta talk. That's when you start calling animals by their nickname. Rack. What you doing up there? It's crazy when all your exes still want you. They drop in my DM. Like, do you not see that my last name changed? Boy, if you don't get out my DMs. I know that's right.
Like, oh, you're married? How married are you?
You don't like that nigga for real. Okay, Oli and Penelope, they close. They live close. Yes, child, hit me with the whole government name. I was like, ooh. I literally had not, like, it didn't ring a bell. It only like clicked after he told me like who he was and how we met and all the other type of stuff. And when I met him, he was like taking care of him and like his two siblings. Like they was all like, he was feeding all them with like $10 and shit. Like he had like a crazy situation going on. And then there was no longevity to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I gave him a little around. But then it was just like, okay, cool. Like, but yeah, that's why Jeremy, like, we feel like that too, that we want some of y'all off our jackets. Okay, both things can be true. Men can want some women off their jacket, and we can want some men off ours. I think because when we say it, it sounds so insulting. Is that what that is?
So we you know, we were nice enough to give you some penis. And,
when we say when we say we got niggas that we could take off the jack, they be like, it's something we wish we didn't fuck either. Like it's like it's not tit for tat. It's a statement, boy. That statement, boy. You heard Jeremy. Do you not realize that we feel the same way? Like, okay, both things can exist. You was screaming for the dog, and the dog said, "Fuck that! I ain't playing with that raccoon." That's Jeremy. You are not lying. I'm in my Facebook pic is of him and I at the wedding, and my last name went from Thomas to Palmer. How married do you think I am? Oh my God. See, these kids, these Gen Zers will never know the fun of just being like outside. And I hate that for them because outside was fun. It still is. But outside was good, especially in your 20s. Outside was fun. And a lot of these kids will never get a chance to have these types of experiences and stories, and they won't have that.
One of the younger kids, I don't call them a kid, but they're 20, 21, 20, and I was checking out yesterday, and they were having a conversation, and the boy tells one of the girls, Lily, he says, "Well, the reason I avoid talking to you sometimes is because you're intimidating." I'm thinking to myself, she's intimidating. That you over here intimidating by these little girls? And it was she was like, what about me is so intimidating? He was like, well, it's because da 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 and blah blah blah. And I was just like, bro, like, are you? And then he was just saying earlier how he needs to be around outside more because all he does is go home. He comes to work and then he goes home and he plays video games. This is a young man, and he don't have a lot of.
Hey, Gloria.
And what's funny about him, I was like, he hasn't even picked on the fact that a lot of these little girls find him attractive. Like he don't even catch on to that. He's just frank. He just comes in, he talks about video games sometimes. He's kind of.
And that shit is whack. Don't nobody want to hear about no video games.
He's not talking to them about it. He's talking to the other guys at the fucking. What are you talking about? He ain't talking to them about it. I'm just saying, just him being him. But he's talking to people his dad's age about video games. Cause
y'all playing them.
Yeah. So how you gonna tell them to grow up? Who else?
Cause y'all.
What?
He talks to people his dad's age about video games because he know his niggas in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
Is playing Fortnite.
Right. We be knowing.
That's crazy.
But my whole thing is my generation did grow up outside. We was outside. Yeah. We was out here in these streets.
That's what I'm saying. Even in 20, like I've been at the strip club. I've been kicking it. Like they don't have any like stories, and I think
it's because it's not just the internet. It's also because of finance.
I wasn't gonna say because of it's a lot of shit you can do outside without money.
Nah, but like,
a lot of my experiences don't even involve money.
So I've always been an introverted person, right? So back in the day when I wanted to meet people that were outside of like, my circle, and I wanted to meet people that were more into the things that I was into, I would go to coffee shops during open house, like open mic night. I would do that. Like, I would be like, all right, I like writing. I like people that, obviously there'd be people that'd be like around my age at the time that read and like the same things. Right. And I would go and I would put myself around those people. But where can young people, and I'm not talking about Vegas, because Vegas is different. Vegas is completely different. But where in most of the country can young people go to meet other young people?
You just have, it doesn't have to be specific. Like you have places where like the skating rink is the place. You do. I see it on TikTok, like we linking up at the skating rink like every weekend. That's what they do, type shit. But it's more so like experiences, like stories, like. You know what I'm saying? Like how I was at the strip club and got pulled up on stage and had some heels on, and he decided he wanted to put me on stage and bend me over the folded chair, and and my head went through the chair, and I was so ashamed. I thought I was stuck. I thought it was over. Yeah.
Yeah, but
see, that's an experience.
But everything is so scripted now, and everything costs so much money.
It's an experience.
You got like back in the day, you had some disposable income to go throw at the Mel Exotics. These girls. I
got a couple dollars to throw at some exotics.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like these girls ain't got.
I got about 20, and sometimes I wouldn't even make it rain. It would just be like a little sprinkle.
I'm just saying,
like 20 to 20 singles. You know what I'm saying? 20 singles and a vodka cran.
These kids are in a different generation.
That's what I'm saying. It's the experience. Some of my college stories. That's why I'm like, go off to school. Not for nothing. You're gonna have debt. Like chop it up the game, but not for nothing. It's for the experience alone. When I tell you, Grandma said, my degree says you went to school and you got some grades that popped, but you had a hell of a fucking time. That's what my degree says. My degree said you met some really dope people, some lifetime friends, and y'all had some hell of experiences.
I just don't see how you like. I see it, but like I don't see like how you're young and in a city like this and you can't get out there and
because you have to want to and not be scared. Like,
I would. As soon as I would have turned 21 in this city, it would have been over with.
I was
Over with.
I was in that boot. That boot nigga.
And
then going to New Orleans. Like I went to Houston, to Texas for spring break a couple times.
People
Like
literally come to this city to have a good time, to meet people,
yeah.
to like literally be in people's faces. How do you not like
Yeah.
of all ages? So how do you not like have fun here?
But that's what I'm saying. These kids will never
That's what I don't get.
They would just
and you
never
have to have a lot of
understand.
money to do it.
Like even the lead up of how you met, even if it's just how you met so and so, or when I went out on a date with so and so, or when I, like even that by itself, like y'all, I done been laid up. Well, in my mind we was together. In his mind we wasn't together. We was just cool and fucking like low key. But and a girl popped up at his house, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't do that. I don't move that away." And nigga had a nerve to tell me, "Oh, she ain't gonna say nothing to you. She mad at me." But deuce, cause y'all do that type. Like I'm good. That's what I'm saying. Like the dating stories. Like everybody in this chat, me, you, everybody has like relationship stories, dating stories. Like, even the sex stories, and these kids don't have any stories. They don't have any experience. Like Nicole's story, she'd be like, yeah, because when I was in elementary school, like my teacher gave me his mixtape. Girl, you are like 30. You ain't got no adult like, you know what I'm saying? Like Oli is in here with the story times. Let me tell this. When I had been married a few weeks, one of my drop-bys dropped by. My husband was cool, though. He just said, you need to tell people you're not married. I didn't say anything, but okay. Not one of my drop-bys dropped by. These kids nowadays, I feel bad for them because I had so much fun. Man.
We all did. That's what I'm saying.
I had a ball in my 20s.
Me too.
My 20s was, even like my early 30s was...
But even... Most of my 20s, I was a family man, but I enjoyed it. And a lot of young men in their 20s have never experienced that. Like, they'll never experience being...
Like, I stopped going out because I wanted to stop going out. Like, not because it was on some incel shit. Like, my 30th birthday, we did the club crawl. And boy, I was like...
I just started going out until my 30s. Like my mid 30s until like we started getting together, but I didn't go out in my 20s like that at all. I was at home, but I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoyed being a young father. But even when it was social gatherings or just going out on town and stuff, it was a lot easier back then to do.
Shit, the thing to do was to be at the club, like on Friday. I worked at Wells Fargo, so on Fridays. We would get there. We would we going to the club. Yeah. Okay. So when we get off, we gotta go find an outfit. We gotta get on the guest list. Can
you please? I'm sorry.
You gotta get on the guest list. All types of stuff. I was literally in Club OPM inside Caesar's Palace. It's not there anymore. Literally damn near every weekend. Then I started going to the Palomino.
Thank you, Lynn.
Damn near every other weekend. But. I'm Janae. We were on skates, bikes, and skateboards without pads. Someone was always walking around with a cast. We didn't buckle up and hung our head out the car window. Facts. I was on a party bus with a blow up. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. The male stripper took my glasses and cleaned them in his little cloth that covered him. Child at the Palomino, it was a dancer, hot chocolate. This nigga, what he would do is take a plate and he would get a hot dog bun and put his thing in the hot dog bun
nasty.
And put ketchup and mustard on it.
That's gross.
And then he would have a side of chips. I mean Gatorade.
That's fucking horrible, bro.
We used to think that shit was the. I had a stripper tell me, Nisha, on your way in, can you pick up a pineapple? No, I cannot go and get you a pineapple. because he would give the illusion
Uh-huh.
that he could bust through a pineapple. But the pineapple, of course, was cut in the
Right. Okay. Okay.
But I'm not about to stop at the grocery store and grab no pineapple. Like that's when you know you've been going too much. When the strippers is asking you to bring shit. That's how you know you've been you too much.
Oh, so they cut out the middle of the pineapple, and then when they get on stage, they act like they just about to bust the pineapple with their penis. Wow.
And that's what that's what you're doing to the ladies.
It's called theatrics.
That's what you're doing to the ladies. You busting them open.
Showmanship.
Mm-hmm. Another nigga used to like take a bath in a Tupperware container.
What?
We used to laugh at that nigga though. That shit was comedy. That he used to really pull out one of them Tupperware tubs containers, and my nigga would really be washing up in the Tupperware container, and we were like, "Who told you that was sexy? Because that's not sexy." Yeah, they don't have any stories. That's what I'm saying. These kids are, hey Nisha, these kids will never understand. I share these stories with you guys, but my daughter and granddaughter think I've been holy all my life. I never let them be around my friends who had big mouths. I know that's right. I went to Magic Men twice, and the second time the one dancer had on the gladiator costume but no top and was dancing to pour some sugar on me and was putting whipped cream on his chest. See what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like Jeremy and his homeboys, like they got first 48 type stories, but them niggas got criminal mind stories. No, I'm kidding. But like even Jeremy, his brother, like his best friend, like his other best friend. Am I allowed to say you got more than one best friend?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. But yeah, they literally sit and reminisce on the wild shit that they've done. Like these kids don't have that. They be like, oh my god, these fucking women I fucking hate. I never want to be in a relationship. I hate bitches. They're toxic. My friend and I jumped on the Greyhound so we could sneak into Grand Avenue in Minneapolis. I was trying to pull in Apollonia looking for Prince Purple Rain. That's crazy. See, these kids. Melinda has some stories because Melinda like to be outside. Melinda has some stories. She ain't gonna go crazy, but she'll have some stories because she just told me as a Christian you should not be cussing. So she'll have some stories. But yeah, like college was a blast. I had a blast at Grambling. A blast. If I could do it all over again, I definitely would. I absolutely would. I had a blast. But I'm gonna change the name of this live, and we're gonna get into we're gonna talk about, because I want to not dedicate a whole live, but I do want to talk about Cuzzo AB. She did do a video with her girlfriend today. And I did add her just to let her know. I may just keep the title. And Cuzzo, this video is not about you, but just the title as a message to her. Like, life is a series of moments and moments pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's really been going through it. She was really going through it. And she got a girlfriend in her corner that is going to, be there. And that girl was dropping some gems. It's like a 27-minute video. I would say go watch it if you haven't watched it, because it was a really good video. I didn't get a chance because we was having so much fun. I hate that I didn't really get a chance to like go into it in this live, but if I remember, we'll definitely go into it in another live. But you can just see the look on her face that she felt defeated, that she had a moment of defeatedness. And so that's why I made my title the way that I made my title, just to let her know, life is life is a series of moments, and those moments do pass. Yeah, and I like Cuzzo AB. I do. Like she's dope. She has a good content, and And I didn't see the video that she had up for just like 20 minutes and took down, but alleged was supposedly she had admitted to like putting her hands on her girlfriend or whatever the case may be. And but so this video she did today was like a cleanup video. But sometimes, and I get it, when them YouTube checks is looking beautiful, it's hard to kind of like take a step back from social media because that's your bread and your butter. But if you know, cuzzo, if you do come across this video and you fast forward to the end, you got this. It's gonna be okay. Like your girlfriend said, you can have moments, you know, but don't live in it. You gotta get through it. Don't live in it, because as long as you living in it, you're not gonna know how to get through it. But you'll get through it one way or the other. Um, but yeah, I watched the video and I felt bad for her. Like I said, I didn't see the previous video. Um, there's some other YouTubers that reacted to that video that she did. And like she said, I know like the bloggers and vloggers and YouTubers and people gonna pick it up for content and blase skip. But you know, she was going through a parent, from what I gathered, she was going through a rough moment. A rough moment. It's a lot of YouTube couples um that are, what I want to say to people who are couples on the internet, you don't have to experience your relationship on the internet.
No, you really don't.
It's okay if you are going through something on the internet and you pull back. You have every right to pull back from the internet if you going through something in your relationship, even if you do have 300,000, 500,000, 800,000. If y'all have the right to pull back. Y'all don't have to disclose the issues, and you could just simply say we took a break. And it's okay as a YouTube couple if it don't work out, like Steph and Tasha. Tasha went on TikTok and did a whole video just letting people know, like, yo, it wasn't nothing abusive. It was, it wasn't no infidelity going on. They just felt like, they took a break, and when the break was over, they just didn't think that they should be together, continue the relationship. And that's okay. That's okay. It's people who, bring people on their channel, and, dating and things like that. And you don't see that person anymore. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like Cuzzo AB said, she hadn't talked to her mom in like a year. Cuzzo, that's your business. That's your mama's business at the end of the day. And can't nobody judge you for not talking to your mama for over a year, because nobody knows that situation. And the thing is, everybody has opinions, are like assholes. We all have one. Good, bad, or indifferent, because there's good opinions, bad opinions, and indifferent opinions. But if you in a relationship, and when you kick off social media, whether it be TikTok, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Snapchat, you kick off your relationship and you become a couple's channel, you can, and that's the thing, like what Jeremy saying, oh, I don't know anything about you. If you are a couple's channel and you vlogging, okay, people know things about you. If you're a couple's channel and y'all just sitting there eating, just sit there and eat. You know what I'm saying? Like Tay and Lou super went through it. You don't have to put everything on display, because guess what? At the end of the day, 95% of the people that you making that's watching that video and judging your actions are going through with their damn self. It's having relationship issues they damn self. But everybody will put a magnifying glass on everybody else's relationship, but refuse to put one on their own. You know what I'm saying? And to see her, every time I've seen a Cuzzo AB video, she's been happy and smiling. The ones that I've seen, she's been happy and she's been smiling and all of that type of thing. And just to see her like that, I felt bad. I felt bad. And parents can be toxic. I mean, it's a thing. Sometimes, you gotta watch, and people don't want to say, oh, it's because, that's your mom, regardless of how toxic that your mom may be, that's your mom. And like she said, and then she touched on something that was legit, she said people fucked with me because of I could help them grow. They only fucked with me because they wanted to do YouTube channels. When you in this YouTube shit, it ain't no different from being a Michael B. Jordan. Cuzzo AB ain't no different. And when I say that, I mean people will try to use you to for numbers. People will try and attach themselves to you for the numbers, for the clout, so to speak. And then once they have built up their channel, once they've gotten monetized and this, that, and the third, then they don't want to fool with you no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And she said that. She said it was people who only wanted to collab with me because of who I am on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And meanwhile, you trying to still function like you're a normal person. And you are a normal person. This YouTube shit, like...
Or just content creation in general.
You're a normal person. Like
a lot of people that y'all watch have regular jobs. Even if
yeah.
A lot of the people that y'all watch probably have spouses and help them with their content.
Yeah,
y'all have no idea.
Who get sad, who go through shit, who have arguments that you may not see. All of that. And for the most part, people wear their feelings on their face. So trying to push through a video... Hey, Tanae, you just never know. Like, even with, Dalvin and Nicole, regardless of how we feel about them, they still have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still are impacted on some level. They may say that they're not, but they still are impacted by the things. We don't know their complete family dynamics on either side. We really don't know what goes on outside of YouTube. They're normal ass people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cuzzo AB, she said she started drinking to like mask it. And it's like, and her girlfriend sat there and she was like, either I'm gonna be there for you or I'm not gonna be there for you. And that girl is choosing to be there. She's choosing that. And she looks like she has her name is Rena. From what I can see, she looks like she got a good head on her shoulders. She's an articulate young lady. And she looks like, she was like, when a person that you're with is not being themselves. And like she said, you can have trauma, don't live in it. You got to go through it. You got to get through it, because the longer you live in it, you'll never get through it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's just my not booty cake. Y'all is crazy. But I'm glad you're touching on this, because I was thinking the same thing about relationships on social media. Yeah, like it was. Yep, you got Tay and Lou, Steph and Taj, Cuzzo and her girl. It's a lot of Corey and Carmen go through it. De'Ara and Ken went through it. It's a lot of people who bring their person on YouTube, and people be expecting you to give full disclosure, and you want to be personable on YouTube. Like, if Jeremy proposed tomorrow, I would come on YouTube and say, oh, I'm engaged, woo, 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 woo. But see, that's why social media is a gift and a curse, because everybody ain't gotta know everything. Everybody literally don't have to know everything about you. All you need to know is that I do content. I mean, of course, I would tell y'all because y'all my people. But no, it's sometimes what people say to you on the internet is really what they saying. There's no holes to poke. There's no deep dives to do. There's none of that. There's literally none of that. Like, and it looked like she wanted to cry while she was making the video. It was a real short live. And I felt bad for her. Like I said, I didn't see the previous one because she removed it. But I did. I felt bad for her, because you could tell that she was being raw with her feelings and with her emotions in that live. You could just tell. And the moment you realize that you have somebody in your corner, and I think the moment she realized this girl is really for me. She's not against me, and she's not trying to use me. Game changer. Do I think she put her hands on that girl? I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch the video. I don't know. If she did, Cuzzo, stop. Stop that shit. If you really meant what you said when you said it, apparently, stop that shit. You better than that. Stop. But my mom did that to me with my dad. She'd be like, you shouldn't be that way. That's your dad. Yep. I had to learn about toxic relationships with my own father. That is sad. Sometimes I feel all social media should go bye-bye for at least 6 months. I'm trying to tell you. So people can hit a reset. I don't know how everyone feels, but I think you should cut out the beginning of this live and keep this part. Nah, that's gonna take me doing some editing and stuff. What I might do is just, what's the timestamp? So at the 2-hour mark, what I might do is just take this part and make it its own separate video. But I do need to change the name of the live. But Cuzzo, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And if you got to step away from YouTube for a minute to regroup and process and get your head back right, YouTube is gonna be here. Your core is gonna be there, and people. She had 896 people watching her today. The people are gonna be there. If they fuck with you, they fuck with you. If they don't, they don't. Like, don't put social media to the front of your brain. Put your well-being to the front of your brain. My mom would say the same thing about my dad. I was gonna say, if you don't come on here, hit me up and let me know how I want to know. Yeah, like, but I definitely believe that she is going to be. I definitely believe that she's going to be okay, and she has to be okay, and she's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that video, and a lot of videos don't do that. Like, a lot of videos don't do that. And that video, I felt bad for her, because you could just tell that it was written all over her face, that you could just tell that she was going through it. She had some stuff with her mama going on, and she said she had been drinking, and she just started, it was a lot of arguing going on, and it just went from good to bad. And you know, and as hard as it may be, and way easier said than done, stop drinking. Because the drinking ain't nothing but a Band-Aid. Stop drinking. And she said she would say stuff and do stuff while she was drinking, and the next day wouldn't even remember. Jeremy, let me see your charger. Wouldn't remember nothing. Charger. Wouldn't remember anything. So, and then she was like, oh, I may be back tomorrow. You don't have to do, that's what I'm saying. You don't have to appease. You got to appease yourself. You ain't got to appease these people.
People just don't want to fall behind in the algorithm.
And I get it, but I'd rather fall behind in an algorithm than to not fall behind and be thoroughly stressed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because at some point, even if you fall behind in the algorithm, you got 300 and some thousand subscribers, people are still going to come back to watch. Right. And even if you don't, like, if you take a week off, people will, as soon as you make a video, people going to come back because they're going to want to know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, like the whole, you know, her mom's situation, I don't know that situation. But thoughts and prayers to Cuzzo AB. Like I said, You gonna be all right. You gonna get through it. You got a woman next to you that is gonna help you get through it. Stop pushing her. Stop doing things to push her away, because you're gonna keep pushing, and she's gonna walk, and you gonna think, oh, I be pushing and she ain't going nowhere. Well, she can get tired too. She can get tired. So just, they get stressed because they don't have regular jobs. So that could probably build anxiety, just not knowing. Alcohol is never a way to cope. It just numbs for a short while only. Facts. The alcohol is only gonna numb it. It's not there to fix it. And the further you go to the bottom of that bottle, the worse it gets. Then it turns into alcoholism. Like, so, but yeah, it is a lot of YouTube couples on here who went through it and things like that. And a lot of them are handling it, I think, with a lot of grace. They're handling it very well. I think Steph and Tasha is handling their situation very well, in my personal opinion. I like Steph and Tasha. I do. Steph reminds me of my sister. Tasha reminds me of my homegirl, Antoinette. That's what she reminds me of. And I like them. I enjoy watching their content from time to time. I may not watch every video, but the videos I do catch, I enjoy it. But yeah, that was just me being on mine. And I may separate it. I do need to think of another title for this live though. But yeah, we've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. This reminded me of that Jelly Roll song called "Save Me." Who is Jelly Roll? The white dude? Ain't that his name? Ain't no he seen country Jelly Roll? I don't know who Jelly Roll is. I love me some Steph and Tosh and even Fallon. Yeah, Fallon is. The verdict is still out on Fallon. I think Fallon is trying to find her way through the social media space, but I don't dislike her. She's like a pocket girlfriend. She's just so small. She's like a little pocket girlfriend. But I think that she is trying to find her way to navigate through this internet space. But yeah, y'all, it's been 2 hours or what have you, and I love you guys to pieces. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end. Thank you guys for running up these thumbs. Thank you so much. And at the end of the day, your life is your life. And if it's some people in your life that you got to cut them off, because I can guarantee you they've already written you off before you cut them off. And with that being said, I love you guys to pieces. You guys are amazing. You guys are dope as fuck. I might take me some YouTube PTO tomorrow. I'm not sure. If I do get on tomorrow, then I'm gonna make Jeremy sit next to me, 1. And 2, we gonna get into these mermaids or whatever. We gonna get into this wildlife or whatever. We gonna get into some conspiracies or whatever. We gonna get into all of that. But I'm gonna make him sit next to me while we do it. I sure am. So you guys have a great evening. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share to all your homies. Let them know it's this girl on YouTube and she's dope. Her boyfriend is batshit crazy, but she's dope and he's dope. And tell the folks good night.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, some OG sugar honey iced tea. DJ said can't wait. See, I'm gonna make him sit next to me. I'm gonna make him. He ain't gonna have another choice. Bye. Turn off the lights.